There will not be a last time on Ebon this time.
Ah,
What
A
do you
man
mean by
speaks
this?
to himself hovering over a bed. I cannot identify the phenotype. What is this nonsense? Too much exposure. No, it's hard to tell. You've spent so much time in the wild. No. This will not do. He starts to mutter to himself, considering words, what's going on. And he sort of thinks of something and walks away. A door slams shut, a lock. His footsteps move off into the distance on rotting wood. And then you're not quite sure when you wake up, but your eyes sort of drift to awareness. Cortina,
Hmm.
you find yourself laying in a bed. You're not quite sure how you got here. Your mind is sort of you feel wrong. It's waking up. It's waking up in a place that you have no idea where you are. You passed out somewhere. You're in the woods, and now you're surrounded by dead wood.
So I can't see anything.
You can't really see anything too well. All you can do is sort of sense the surroundings here. Your spores have spread throughout this room, and you can feel them in the air, but you can't really see much around you besides where you are. Everything seems so blurred, so weird here.
What do I smell? What can I hear?
What you smell, first off, you smell rotting. Not an unfamiliar smell. However, it seems to permeate the smell of rotting trees and wood, coming mostly from beyond the door. This room and the door and everything inside beyond that door in this room, it's all fine. It's all fine in here. You smell food. Not a very strong aroma though. Dried food. Something that lasts a long time in the dank, dark swamps. However, there is also a loaf of bread that seems relatively fresh. Besides that, there's some murky water in the corner, and you smell blood. That's the most pressing smell, blood.
All
Though
right.
it's not freshly running, it seems that you've had wounds that have been scabbed over, sewed together parts of your fleshier exterior. And the, the weirdest thing is you hear next to nothing. It seems that earlier you swore you heard something, but it feels like you forgot it the moment you woke up. And like you were just drifting off in a dream. And now, on the distance, nothing. A quiet, empty shack. That's what you'd assume.
So I was injured recently.
Mm-hmm.
I try
That
to right myself if I can.
you can. It doesn't. You're not bound to anything. You're not overly injured that you can't move. In fact, it seems that you've rested rather well. Your wounds have closed. You can get up and you can move around if you'd like.
What's the last thing I remember?
The last thing you remember, it's hazy, but you remember. Give me your check. I'd say not a history check. It's not history. It's
Not
a
ancient
wisdom
history.
save. A wisdom save, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly, like
There we go.
okay. When you passed out, you remembered getting launched bodily by a large beast, the same one that you encountered at the very beginning of the expedition here. The bog beast, the other one, rather large. You had started fighting it, and at a point you got just knocked away. You think you hit a tree wrong, and you started to blank. You could have swore someone was running up to you, but then at that point it just goes off.
Okay. I can't move my legs.
You can move your legs. Oh,
No,
but
I
you
mean,
can't
I can't
move
move
your
my
legs.
legs.
Yes,
the
I
game
see.
is paused, boy.
Yes, there you go.
Oh,
That's why.
unpause.
There you go.
So Cortina's going to kind of slowly, because she really can't tell where she is or what's around her. So she'll feel around.
Okay. Anything you're looking for
And
in particular, or you just kind of want a lay of the room?
I guess a door.
Okay. You kind of stumble around a bit. You find yourself holding your hand up to the wooden table, kind of moving away, putting your hand and letting it drift and slide across the edge of the bed. And then reaching over, you finally touch water, which you assume is the dank water. It seems to be in a bowl of some kind for washing. You find a rag in there. Would you like to take that or inspect it?
Yeah, what's on the rag?
It seems there are trace amounts of blood on the rag. This is probably a wash bin of some kind. It was used to sanitize wounds.
Is it my blood?
It is your blood, yes.
Oh yeah, I know my brand.
You go up to the door. You find it. You kind of run your hand along. You feel the joints of it. And then moving over, you find a handle.
I will open the door if I can.
It clicks. The sound of a lock. Actually, Cortina, have you ever experienced a lock before?
I don't think so.
Cortina,
it's a good question.
you open the door and it feels jammed by something. Like there's some small object that sort of locks the handle in place.
So it's a
Fuck's
box.
a door? God damn
I
it.
don't sense any other life around of any sort. It's
Actually,
just-
when you get closer to the door, your spores kind of drift out, and you feel it connect with nature. There is nature on the other side of this door. Multiple life forms. You sense some fungi, a few plants, but mostly fungi. Actually, there's an entire colony outside.
that's good. Can I pull
Yeah.
out a little brother?
How would you go about pulling out little brothers in the past?
If
As
there's
you
a
search yourself, one thing I want to make apparent to you that only now sort of settles in. You lack any of your equipment right now, including any sort of catalyst you use to cast spells and/or component pouches. Whichever you prefer, you currently lack that. And the biggest thing is your current little brother does not seem to be with you right now. It seems you might have gotten separated from him in the meanwhile. You actually attempted to just sense out to where he might be, but he doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. There's a certain distance when the colonies sort of disconnect from each other and you can't really sense his presence. So wherever he is, he's far away from you right now.
Okay, then there's really nothing I can do. So she's going to walk back, having gotten a sense of the room, and she's just going to sit on this bed.
Sounds good. You sit on the bed for a bit, sort of considering a little bit on what exactly you could do, and it doesn't really seem like too much goes on. And how long would you like to sit here? Is there a point where you think her patience would give up, or do you think she'll quite literally, like a shroom, just kind of sit here and chill?
She would legitimately just sit there until
Yeah.
she gets hungry, and there's a piece of bread over there.
Oh yeah,
so-
so you're pretty much fine. You're good to go. It seems you've been well provided for. And eventually, you start to hear sounds again. At first, a very distant creaking, and then it kind of gets closer. Someone moving with very specific footsteps forward. And eventually, the footsteps bring them way to the door, and you swear you hear someone on the other side. Kind of, there's a sound of some kind of like clicking and locking, as someone on the other end seems to click the door, and then in a moment it seems to almost open up as someone on the other end appears, and you can kind of sense them immediately sort of pressing up against the spores as they almost walk on inside, and then they notice you sitting there and see you're awake, and they're like, well, look at this. I didn't expect you to wake up so soon.
I remember you.
Yes, you do, don't you? What's my name?
I don't remember a name.
She considers, I've told you it in the past. He sort of scratches his head a bit. Cortina, make me a wisdom saving throw.
You're being very kind to me.
I'd be very kind to you.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. So,
If that's a failure, we're fucked.
you, when he says, don't remember my name, that sort of registers wrong. Cortina, you most certainly do not remember this man's name. Where you last heard this man's existence, his general being was you were asleep and he was in your dream. He apparently had walked by and then talked to Barrett. And he sort of kind of walks over to the side and yeah, he's just like, you got mighty badly damaged. Maybe I can give you a hand. Can you move?
I can. I assume that's
Ah,
thanks to you.
yes, I patched you up real nice, but something seemed a bit off.
What
He,
seems to be the problem?
you haven't, you've become perfect, but I can't seem to isolate why. You've accomplished every goal I sought out to do when I helped you cultivate you, but you just haven't. I can't tell why. How did it happen this way? Was it the magic? Was it this? He reaches a hand forward and he just kind of plucks a shroom off of your head and kind of looks at it. Kind of stings a bit. And as it stings, you realize something sort of wash over you. It's a. When you were very. A while back, you were very curious about someone. There was a man, a paladin, the one you had found recently, that keeper. And when that you interrogated that keeper, there was this strange feeling of almost perplexion about him. What was again? He did not wish to die, yet did not wish to live. He was caught in the middle. He had experienced fear despite not caring enough about his life. And something inside your body, something that grows primal, not the nervous system formed by the multiple mushrooms and body combined in self, but instead something inside of you, this flesh body that seems to cultivate this mushroom hive. It all tenses up. Your bandages are aching. Your mind is reeling. With your wisdom save, you do not scream and you do not panic, even though that is a rushing sensation that runs inside you, almost alien to your thoughts. Regardless of how you feel about this, something is setting you very off. But the man in front of you speaks kindly all the same. I hope to patch up your wounds. I think you'll be doing fine. Tell me, have the diseases of the sick lands ravaged you in any way?
I wouldn't say ravaged. I've collected my fair share. I am currently without.
Ah, I see, yes. I did notice that. Oh, perhaps that's it. Did you remove the diseases from your body?
There was a chance that we were going to face this powerful foe, and I didn't want to be held back. So
Ah,
I asked somebody to
yes.
hold them for me.
I see, I see. Very practical. All right.
Not to interrupt,
Mm-hmm.
but you mentioned that you cultivated me.
Oh, you really don't remember?
I
Oh,
don't.
I'm so sorry. This must have come off as terribly rude. Ah, how do I explain this? What do you think you are?
I am fungi,
Yes,
manifest.
yes.
In a way, I am the will of the colony, the spores.
He sort of looks at you, expecting a little bit more.
An entity made up of the will of a million entities.
Yes, yes. No, this is all correct. This is wonderful. You are also one of those entities. You would consider the host? Yes?
Most likely.
And
I'm
that
the
is what
strongest in the area.
yes, that's what I'm interested in. That, a hosting body. How you interact with these, how the diseases grow, how you survive. He kind of reaches his hand up and sort of he sort of parts the hair a bit to see kind of look at a bit of a just a bit of a scratch that seems to be nested on your neck. This cut that seems to have been stitched over. I'll need to reopen this again. You and we are like family almost. I put you together to help do wonderful things for the people of the Sick Lands. You got lost. I think you got scared. But you seem so much more mature now than you when you were a child. Would you be willing to give me a hand?
If that is my purpose, then I don't see why not. I do remember you being like me.
Yes.
But we are not the same?
No. We're very, very different. But there are some similarities with us. The core, you and I are both a hive, I would say.
And what makes up your hive?
The wheel of humanity, made manifest. He sort of reaches into his coat, and you notice inside there's a large variety of different alchemical potions and otherwise, as he sort of reaches in and pulls one out. All right, if you're going to give me a hand, we're going to be very careful, but I will let you know, it's going to hurt a lot. You understand me?
I understand.
Right. Well, just in case you decide to not understand me a little bit later, he closes the door and locks it and then sort of steps back. Don't worry. Pain makes people, forget themselves. But don't worry. Even if you forget yourself, there are thousands others inside of you that I'm sure will remain to the purpose. I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay, no, yeah, the witch was right.
Hold on.
Hold on. Let him
Hold
cook.
on.
We don't know yet.
This could be a big
All
misunderstanding.
right.
Yeah.
See, now
Okay.
now we're gonna get some real
Yeah.
information.
So,
Just real
His hand-
quick.
yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to ask a question. Is this how Brennan always sees the world?
Yes, this is how Brennan always sees the world.
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Not set up on his side, I should say, actually. I have given him the benefit of that, unless he wants to stay like this, but I did think if
But
we're
it sounds
just
like a lot of
having-
work.
Yeah, it actually isn't. It's
Yeah,
not at
Brendan
all.
has actually been playing on different but similar
Yes.
maps the entire time.
Yeah, no. I just been moving around and playing pretend.
Can you imagine?
Anyways. So, I want you. So he pulls you down, puts you down with one arm, and then in that same scar with the neck, he inserts something, and this searing, burning pain. It runs through your body, and you start to feel a scream bubble up to your mouth, but sort of choke on it a little bit. Saliva sort of falling out for the side, and you notice that he's sort of like, it's okay. You'll be fine. I made you to be fine. And as you sort of sit back, this pain all the same seems to run through your entire body. You feel a toxin kind of disease spread through the body, and it stings like nothing else ever before. You're used to these growing pains, but all the same, you take, only 2 damage. Okay.
Nice.
You feel it run through what would probably kill a lesser man. All the same runs through your body, and you grit on, you hold on tight, and this does not seem to affect you too majorly. You notice a glimmer in his eye. The eye that almost seems bloodshot, that you get a close peek at, barely appears to be connected to flesh at all. It seems to glimmer with hope and joy as you resist and push back. He does not seem to take pleasure in your pain, but instead, he takes great joy in your perseverance. Good. Excellent, yes, okay. And now, the next one. Make me another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Nice.
The next one,
I do be rolling 20s when I
you do
need
be
to.
rolling 20s. He pulls out an extra one, and then he sort of reaches over to your arm, pulls the sleeve up, and then injects you right into one of your blood veins. And as running through your body, the sickness sort of seems to spread. You actually manage to keep it under control, and you start to take these things into your body, and they recycle and circle up inside of your body as your normal diseases do. And his exuberance only seems to grow. Yes, no, this is great! This is what I was missing. The seeing of the process itself. I can see it. Diseases that would kill a normal man can simply... We can make it. We can make viruses, antiphages, cures, all of this. And more importantly, we can evolve humanity. This is perfect. This is great. Hang on. He goes over and sort of reaches into a chest back here and pulls out a notebook and starts taking notes. I have 10 more lined up, but don't worry. I'm fully confident you can take them. And as he sort of finishes writing down some notes, he takes a step forward. It's good to see you again. I'm so happy we'll be able to continue our progress together, like family. And as he goes over to pull out a few more needles, Cortina, you start to feel a bit of a weirdness settle over you, a wooziness, I'd say. Your body seems to be shifting under sickness. However, the multiple mushrooms that inhabit your body, the circular network, seems to accept that you have found, at least temporarily, respite and restock. As you sort of sit there, what sort of thoughts run through your mind?
Cortina's trying, as much as she claims to be just an aspect that is the will of multiple things, she's kind of trying to maintain herself. So she's kind of just running through her head the things that she remembers that makes her an individual. So she's thinking about the paladin, she's thinking of Carthian, she's thinking of feeding him more strange things.
Those are all thoughts that come to mind.
Oh no, now I'm poisoned. These are just poisonous mushrooms.
As your mind starts to drift, you swear you start to pull off different memories as well. Memories, strangely enough, from before you were born in your mind. Remnants of whatever became Cortina seem to twirl around inside of your mind. Vague images that cannot form intact memories. As your mind sort of drifts, you go through a number of experiments throughout the day. There's hardly a pause. The exuberance does not escape your captor, father, savior. The definitions are rather vague. All the same, this is how the whole day goes. And by the night's end, you've experienced more new diseases than you could probably count. And we're going to be right back with you. Because now, it's time to go visit our friends.
I'm telling you, she's fine.
You all are stepping forward. You've entered the Feywild.
So, anything we should, know about the Feywild now that we're here?
Don't eat anything.
Right.
Don't
talk
touch
to anyone.
anything.
And whatever you do, don't make any promises.
Don't tell anyone your names.
Yep, I knew that one, but I didn't know about the promises. That makes sense.
You could honestly apply that anywhere, but especially here. Ebon kind of steps up and sort of kind of puts his hand on his sword and pulls it out a little bit. A fog is rolling in.
Huh? Looks around.
There doesn't seem to be any fog. And then, sure enough, like 10 seconds later, true to his word, a fog starts drifting in the horizon.
Sure, it's not just your fault.
He sort of considers that. He genuinely doesn't know. Would that be my
Gold
fault?
starts running. Gold starts raining.
Oh no.
There's a
We're getting
momentary
some
pause.
fable bloom in here.
Yeah.
This is getting
Oh, no.
this is getting bad. My eyes hurt.
You wait. No gold seems to fall as you find
Maybe
yourself
the
moving off
spellcaster.
here.
Do you actually want gold to fall, though? Like, depending on the height, that'd probably kill us.
Maybe. Lass puts on a helmet.
Look at you.
You have a hat.
I have a hat. It's not a helmet.
The leather will absorb some impact.
Oops, I moved that.
Barrett just kind of mumbles to himself. It should rain cold iron instead.
We'd
That
be
would
so
very
lucky.
useful, yes.
What's this?
Let
what's
us
this?
move in a group.
Tawny kind of steps up. What's this person look like?
Oh, Leshy? Where's the hood? Bandaged to whole hell. You might have, mistake him for a mummy. Only one eye peeking out. Trust me, you'll know.
Okay.
The spellcaster, we couldn't quite make her form out. The mist was quite strong, and she seemed to be one with it.
Interesting. I don't recognize a fae of that type.
Yeah.
That's why I believe she may not be a fae.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably, a witch in some capacity, which, yeah, can be, tied to the Fae, but doesn't mean they are.
Quite a bit. It's
Take a
fine.
Step back here a bit. The sick man is being sort of kept away from you all. He's still very much conscious, but he's being kept away from you all.
Where is
currently.
he?
He's kind of underneath. The
Oh,
golem.
there he is.
Yeah. Abudun kind of stepping up. I can't seem to make it out. There's something on the other side of the river.
Barrett will walk up next to them, and he's gonna once again pull out his little scope and just take a peeky poo.
All right, you can kind of peek something. Someone is sort of forming over there as I'll lay down a temporary light really fast. As you sort of peek over, and the river itself starts to seem to glow a little bit, as a figure kind of makes themselves apparent ever so subtly into the distance. A sort of strange, ghostly light seems to start forming around the area as, let's see. Or maybe that's not going to work. Okay.
Yeah, I can see her.
Okay. Yeah, no, actually, perfect, yeah. So you notice that the area seems to glow, like the moon just went into overdrive, as a figure across the way sort of stands, the same kind of spectral glow kind of hanging there. Excellent timing. She sort of sees the whole crowd in front of her, and then, are you ready?
I guess so. You got any
Careful.
more details for us?
She considers, as I believe he would be staying in his. She kind of considers on what to call it. His shack. It's more like a meat saw. It'll be a shack on the side of a river, frozen in a strange malaise. Inside you will find him. She should be there as well. She kind of addresses, you should be very careful. I believe your number should suffice if you're all as strong as I've heard you to be. However, she kind of considers he's a dangerous enemy to have.
So, would running be smarter once we get Cortina?
She considers she kind of thinks about that. Perhaps, if you cannot take him. But having an enemy like that living in the woods, constantly hunting you, it is not a good existence.
So,
Best take care of him unless you can't. She kind of says after a bit of a pause.
so it's like a bog beast, yeah?
She sort of nods. I suppose so.
Well,
Barrett reaches into his jacket and looks at the potion that was given to him by Leshy.
you know, I could rig this.
You may do whatever you like. She kind of considers, there's a ley line nearby. I can send you to it. She said,
The
if
hell is
you're
a
all
ley
ready.
line?
She kind of considers it. She kind of considers how to word this. It's She kind of considers. I'm going to put it like this. This is just a magical portal. How about that?
Fine. If it's more efficient to get Cortina the fuck out of here, then I'll fucking deal with it. Barrett is admittedly also distracted with these fish. He's just like, wow, look at that. Glowing and shit. I can make some good glow.
All the fish kind of seem to be glowing. There's like the fairies here seem to glow.
His immediate thought is like, man, if I like cracked a fish, would they glow like a glow stick? Like,
It shall take a minute. And you don't see her visibly.
It just screams.
You don't see her visibly starting to cast anything. However, you're sort of just standing there for a moment, and Baird kind of sneaks up. So we're just gonna like run, right?
I figure take a couple pot shots, slow him down for sure, and assess the situation from there. Because I have to agree, if that guy is able to just tail after us in the woods, it could be real bad. He just kind of appears randomly.
He does have the home field advantage.
Sure does.
If anything, I would like to talk to him first before I start swinging fists, but...
Yeah, of course. Because we need to ensure where Cortina is. Because if we start blasting, it's going to be hard to find her and escape.
So, after a minute passes, a circle appears here. It sort of appears in the middle of this lake, essentially.
He just looks at her. Why in the water?
She sort of...
It is a very bad spot, I must agree.
She sort of just like looks back and forth, and there's this sort of tone that starts to settle up. Because I put it in the water. Go.
No. There's a perfectly good shore right here.
I've casted the spell. Go.
This is why magic sucks. I could have moved it. Trudges through the water.
You kind of
I
go
think
in.
it's fine.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. He kind of steps through, bumps into Laz, and both of you just kind of like fall through and just. And.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, he kind of steps in and. I don't want to get in that shit.
Grab Baird.
But no, don't grab Baird.
Lupescu, fetch.
Lupescu fucking yanks him, and he's just sort of picked up in his protest as you basically. Lupescu just kind of leaps. He full on leaps into the portal.
Yeah, Barrett's gonna make sure that everyone gets in first because he doesn't want someone to get picked off as we're leaving.
Barrett pulls the ultimate heel turn and is just like, all right, time to go. And then he just walks away.
The end.
A little mushroom kind of floats on the rapids and then grabs onto your hand as if to comfort you and go with you through the portal.
Barrett actually looks down. Yeah, thanks. And he'll jump into the portal after.
All right. And then you head on through, and with that, the portal closes, your vision ceases, and you are brought somewhere far away from here, deeper into the Sicklands.
I really thought you were going to say, and with that, the campaign ends. She tricked
and everyone
you.
Died.
You're all
she tricked
dead.
You. That was a sphere of annihilation.
Tomb of
You're all
annihilation.
Can't believe you fucking fell for it. Oldest trick in the book. All right, everybody, write up new characters.
All right, yeah. You're all gonna play. Leshy's friends who have come over for a nice party. Cortina, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm Garrett.
It's me, Carthian's brother, Barthian.
I'm Blaz.
David Bowie.
So, let me. Hey, Cortina, we're back here now.
The great boy at home.
Let's see. And he seems to be hard at work. He's mixing something else over at this table. It's the next day now. You had a sleep and he came over pretty early, brought you another fresh loaf of bread, and then has been straight back to work essentially. So tell me, these companions of yours, what are they doing here?
I don't know.
You for gore?
Oh, Cortina, you forgot. Do you want me? Is that a Brennan I don't know or a Katina I don't know?
No, that's legit. Cortina.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Where Cortina's like, I just joined this group. I don't know why, and I'm
We
just
told
along for the
you.
ride.
It's the first thing we did.
Bro, she was zoning, man.
Yeah, she's in and out.
It's fucking texting.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Got teenage
Really?
girl fucking.
You don't know. He sort of turns over. You don't know.
Does it really matter?
I suppose not. He sort of gets back to work. I was curious if you were snagged away or something like that.
No.
What?
More compelled.
Ah, compelled, you say? What could compel an entity like yourself?
Perhaps purpose, opportunity. They lead me to interesting things.
The keystones of humanity are still intact in your body. This is good. This means that we have made progress. He sort of plays around with one of the vials, kind of flicks it a few times. I think this is the deadliest thing I've ever seen. Would you like to try it?
Sure.
Perfect. He sort of comes on over and seems to put it, this is ingestible, you can drink it.
Everything is ingestible
I suppose
if you have
so.
a mouth.
Give it a shot. Cortina, make me a constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
I'm gonna get you, you son of a bitch.
Save or die. Good luck.
What you ate was a sphere of annihilation. You're dead.
Yeah. I need you to roll up another character.
Wow.
Oh,
buddy.
Oh, okay. I want you to pick a stat of yours to have disadvantage on until this disease is gone.
Oof.
Let's do charisma.
All right, sounds good. Your charisma is at disadvantage now. You're kind of loopy. Your brain feels like it's turning to mush, and you can't really seem to talk too well. Also, you take 15 damage.
All right, that's fair. Dude, he's a math. I feel less.
You sort of. you sort of. That one hit hard. Hang on. He sort of reaches over to you, and then he kind of waves his hand, and you notice magic sort of seems to flow out from him as he uses cure wounds on you. You heal up to full again.
Oh, great.
He sort of considers that a bit. Well, the damage is a lot, but how is it affecting you? What are the symptoms?
Am I still cute?
He sort of blinks. It is not for me to say. It feels inappropriate.
How's that? Can a father not look down upon their daughter and determine their cuteness?
He sort of considers. He scratches at his bandages, which seem to almost push into his form a little bit. Sure, yes, you're very cute still. This has not changed. He sort of thinks a little bit, but how do you feel? What's changed? He actually kind of notices the way you're sort of glossing over and the way you're sort of mumbling out words, and he's like, it seems the speech receptors in your brain have been shocked. I imagine in a normal person this would kill any sense of speaking whatsoever. A poor choice of evolution. It would kill one of humanity's greatest advances. This will not do. The Cyclans will eat them if they have this in their body. He sort of, kind of steps back.
Perhaps they should consider not having their brain in one place.
Kind of stops as he considers. Yes, this is a good advancement indeed. I have experimented with this in the past. I believe it works, but it is very hard for humans to maintain functionality. It also risks... it's hard to find a good place to put it, I should say.
Finally, 4-head becomes 5-head.
Yeah. He kind of considers a little more. But perhaps having an extra head on standby, I believe that would be very beneficial.
The fucking praying mantis.
Yeah.
I
Ah,
feel as though they would benefit from having a head under the ground that controls their bodies from underneath.
you mean like a mushroom colony stem?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I can understand why your bias would come out now. He sort of reaches around and squishes some of the awful substances into the water
We
bin
are the
there.
most efficient life on Earth.
I suppose. Yes, I suppose so. Though he sort of washes his hands dry and then kind of dries it with it, or gets back up, puts his hands on the edge of the bed and kind of leans over. The whole point of this experiment is to try to bypass even mushrooms. So they are so effective that they've almost fallen behind, don't you see? You have not much to worry about as a colony like this. They're one of the few species in the Sicklands that have not needed to evolve rapidly.
So then what is your goal?
I made a friend a promise a long time ago. I told him I would keep his people safe if he had to do the unspeakable. I did not expect to have to keep that promise so quickly. All the same, it now comes down to me to do the impossible. To keep humanity up with its own hubris, so to speak. And now, he sort of considers it now falls to me to be the savior of humanity, I would suppose. But how do you save something that resists so violently wanting to be saved? It is a difficult subject.
They are rather self-destructive.
Yes, yes. He sort of considers, though I will do my best, I tell you that much.
But isn't that just a part of the cycle? Why prevent things from dying?
No, you misunderstand. How do I explain this better? It's not. Death is an important part of the cycle. However, the problem now is that humanity is falling behind, at least down here. You see, extinction is not a part of humanity's cycle. Or, better yet, that's my goal. If humanity is left behind so quickly, they will go extinct. It's simply a matter of time. So, my only choice? It's to give them a bit of an edge, to keep up with everything else in the Sicklands, which progresses with such speed and virility. Ugh.
So you intend to be the antibodies for humanity?
He sort of nods his head. Perfect. Yes, you're understanding.
I see.
And you are like my perfect vaccine. He sort of considers a little bit more. No, more than that. You are evolution itself. But it cannot just be you. We must find out how to make you everyone in some way.
Everyone is me.
He considers, yes, that will be the goal. Not in an individualistic, selfish sense, but in a grander sense. The creation of a new humanity. He sort of moves over to the side, begins getting some more ingredients. I think I want to try the brain thing you were talking about, however. He sort of starts collecting a number of different things, and suddenly, there's a sort of stop. You swear you might have heard a sound, but he definitely did. Someone is here. Stay right here, I'll be right back. He sort of moves over and clicks, moves out the door and shuts it. You notice this time he hasn't locked the door at the very least. It seems in his haste, he simply has moved away. You can do whatever you want to do. If you want to wait for Dad to come back, you can.
She's curious.
Uh-huh.
She's just gonna stick her head out the door and see what's
All right,
out there.
Sure. You peek, and you step out, and you feel a huge mushroom colony spreading throughout here, and oh, it feels... Roll me a nature check. Ooh, nice. Oh, this feels he's been talking so much about family. This does feel like family. With everything you've learned, this must be where you grew up. Here, amongst this colony.
I'm going to kind of feel around a little bit more.
Okay.
And basically just jack my hands into the soil.
Yeah. You walk up to this one and you can feel it almost pulse out fresh mushrooms or like fresh spores that seem to decorate across your arm and almost seep into your skin and join the colony. You then stick your hand in the ground and you form this communicative network with all the mushrooms here. You get sensations, feelings. The wordless language of nature almost resonates throughout you. Do you have any questions you'd like to ask? Anything you'd like to do? Would you like to catch up?
Well, I think she was mostly bothered by the fact that she felt so disconnected and isolated, so she feels probably better now.
You do feel definitely it's relieving. You can actually see a little more clearly now within this room, the waves of spore kind of resonating around you, and you feel a connection here. There seems to be something a bit off. There was someone else who was supposed to be here too.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone else who's not here. That's at least... That's how the nostalgia feels. That's sort of what the mushrooms are asking. They're sort of curious where she is.
Who are you looking for?
They said they're looking for someone... She was small, like you at first. Before you left the colony and joined with the body, there was someone else here too. She'd always water the plants. It was very nice. They appreciated it a lot. They also appreciated all the leftovers she'd toss away into the scattered remains of the mushrooms.
Well, then I should find her, shouldn't I?
They think she'd be grateful for that.
I can do that. Do you know where my things are?
Let me roll a nature check. Or not, perception check for mushrooms? I don't know. Maybe they'll get a +2. They're mushrooms. They're pretty in it.
They know what's going on.
A 15? Oh, okay. They say that your equipment should be outside of the main network in the other room down here.
They also know your social security number, which is a bit disturbing, but
Yes.
We have one social security number.
Yeah.
singular one for all the mushrooms.
It's one.
All right. Would you like to continue?
Actually, now that she's connected to some mycelium, she would like to spawn a little brother, even if it's not the.
Yeah. Okay. One of the little mushrooms behind almost seems to kind of wiggle, morph, and then pop, and suddenly a little brother of yours sort of pops up, and then he kind of waddles on over to you and sort of picks up a twig, sharpens it on a rock, and then raises it up.
Hello. I need you to go get my things. I don't think my father wants me to leave.
He kind of nods. And then he kind of considers something, and you get the intent. How many things do you need? It asks with its minuscule body.
Only my staff and my focus. That will do.
It nods and it starts to run off. All right. It runs off to go do that. And what do you do in the meanwhile?
I'll go back and sit in the bed.
All right.
She's not bothered by the situation.
Oh, yeah.
It's not.
So, pretty quickly, you sort of head back and sort of running, you sense a figure enter now, and then kind of lifts up a bag, or not like the whatever your focus is. If it's a pouch or it's like some object.
It's
of
an
yours.
eyeball.
Ah, I see. Then he hands you an eyeball and a staff, which also seems to have more eyeballs on it.
Thank you. I needed these. I couldn't see, you see.
You sort of sense a little bit more, and as you sort of sense, you can almost adjust, and the eyes of others speak through you. You can sort of feel the environment a little more, and then suddenly you actually feel like you can see a little clearer now. In fact, vision returns to you ever so swiftly as color sort of forms around here. The eye adjusting with your senses, and similarly, you click on a little thing of yours that you've had for a while now, that seems to have been discarded with your stuff. The mushroom kind of moves up, and as you sit there, you hold the staff, which once more almost seeps in with these malicious whispers that almost seem to resonate through your body, as you wait patiently for what's to come. Meanwhile, I should have preloaded this scene, but
That's okay.
That's okay.
Elsewhere.
FBI, open up!
FBI, open up! You thought you heard something. Extremely loud banging noises.
I've got a gun.
Oh, you know, when you're in your man cave, you just can't hear anything, you know?
We've been over this, Leshy. All right. What do you got back there this time?
Oh, nothing.
It better not be shrooms again. All right, we caught you with the fucking fey weed last time.
I don't have nothing.
Marty, check the back.
All right, you would have put this out. So,
You don't have a warrant.
after teleporting on over, you guys ended up, well, very quickly, the one who led the way was surprisingly Little Brother. After almost reconnecting, Little Brother knew a rough location of where she might be. It seemed that he just sort of picked up on it again. And as he sort of leads you forward, you found a place where the water seemed to almost freeze over without ice, where the winds seemed to die down, where all the smells of the swamp seemed to disappear. And what you found, weirdly enough, was a shack surrounded by a strange variety of bones.
Uh-oh.
Medicine check to see what are those bones.
Okay, here you all are. Sure, you can medicine check those bones. Eleanor is going to do it for sure. She darts on past to the dock, and then...
Oh, Jesus Christ, woman, please.
Yeah, no, stay close, folks.
She is going to roll her medicine roll. Okay. So you kind of think there are a bunch of different types of bones here, but Eleanor sort of kind of thinks, this is interesting. This is wrong. These are all human bones.
What, even the big one?
Yeah, no, especially the big ones. These are all human.
So, a giant?
Not this shit again.
No, I think they were mutated.
I'd imagine so.
Not this shit again.
Abudin just kind of
Cart-
whips
yeah.
out his sword and then also his bows or crossbows.
Stay your blazing weapons.
Abudin is surprised by that assumption, but then he sort of puts away all his stuff. Yeah, these are all. Some of these are ground up. It seems like there's some medicinal reason that they've been like this, but how they got like this, I can't.
Jesus
possibly tell.
Christ!
You pull her out from the scruff of her coat out of the boat. He's like, sorry, I'm sorry. She kind of steps back in the group, but I've never seen anything like this, Barrett.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Barrett kind of sneaks around. Sounds like Carthian has.
Hmm.
Yeah. Want to elaborate on that a little bit, or is that a sore spot?
It's a sore spot, but I'll elaborate on it anyway. Just sort of... I'm having flashbacks to the last time I saw carts full of bones outside of a small farmhouse.
Hags?
It was at the beginning of the Ithaca job.
Oh, yeah, actually, I heard a little bit about that. If you don't want to dive into that, that's more than fair. Something about famine, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nasty business. Well, don't worry, kid. I'll make sure nothing like that happens.
The sheer amount of human bones is an ill omen for sure. However, I still think it would be in our best interest to at least speak with
Yeah.
the man.
I don't know about that. Baird kind of just shouts out of nowhere. Tani kind of speaks up. It would be ill-advised to start a conflict with someone like this anyways. It doesn't tie to our mission, so if we can just get Cortina and get out of here, then I think that's wise.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting. Which is why we might need to talk to them.
Talk to me? The door sort of creaks ever so subtly as a figure ever so just subtly pulls himself out like he's answering someone who's come to deliver him his mail. He's ever so casual about this whole thing as he sort of just kind of steps on out. And here we go.
Here he is.
Well. How did the fight go? I didn't expect to see all of you here.
Yeah, this was, kind of a surprise for myself. Fight went fine.
Barrett reaches into his jacket and pulls out the potion.
Appreciate it, but, didn't need it. May I,
He just like holds it out.
Oh, yes. He sort of steps up and then you kind of gives you a chest bump? No. He
Bro,
reaches
Beats
forward.
the shit out of you.
Oh,
reaches
you
forward.
cruising for a bruising, bro?
You're approaching me.
He reaches forward, grabs the potion, and sort of just dangles it in his hand. Oh, it's very kind. I think this is one of the few chances I've ever had. Only one before has ever returned a gift to me. He sort of takes it and puts it in his coat. I suppose being second is always a good thing. You prove a trend. He sort of looks about. What can I help you with? He sort of. I won't play pretend. Are you here about your friend?
Well, I
Yes.
appreciate you cutting to the chase, yeah. Yeah, actually.
Yes. She's helping me. We are doing research together. You see, we actually go a bit back. I was worried at first. She seemed to be traveling, and I was afraid that she might have been kidnapped by you, but it seems that no, there's no hostilities between the bunch of you after all.
Yeah. What do you mean you go back?
He kind of considers. Would it be fair to say I am her father, perhaps?
Looks back at the rest of the crew, then looks down at little brother.
He
You're
kind of
gonna-
looks down at little brother. What is that?
That's little dude.
That's your daughter.
What?
Yeah. Well, actually, no,
He
yeah.
kind of recoils back. He's like, I suppose they're always scared at first. He sort of turns over. Yes. She was something of a test subject of mine. However, she is an entirely original person now, and it seems she has interest in assisting me in the future.
Right.
Well, we would at the very least like to speak with her if she is here.
Yeah.
He kind of considers that.
Just to make sure she's okay and that this is where she wants to be. Be better to hear it from her own mouth.
Carthian, roll me a persuasion check.
I will do this. Persuasion.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh,
Am I able to like assist so that he
yes,
can at least
you
get
do
advantage?
you do have the. Yeah, you know, do you have persuasion chained?
I don't have it trained, unfortunately, because I'm Barrett.
Okay. You do have your skills you could apply to this, though, to get it over 10.
Yeah. At least it wouldn't be a total failure then. I will burn one use of well, I can only burn one anyways.
Okay.
So that adds 4. It was at 12. So at least we're not
Okay.
insulting him.
He kind of considers that a little bit. I will allow someone to go inside, but I'm a little cautious, if you would.
Likewise, looks at the bones.
I mean, I'm not sure why you'd be cautious. feel like
we've had a pretty cordial relationship up until now.
Yeah, hell, I even, like you said, I'm the second person to give you your shit back.
He kind of considers that. Yes, this is true. I do not need to seem rude. I'm just, He kind of checks over and sees all the assembled group. This is quite a show and force, if you get what I mean.
Right. Here's the thing. As you're probably, aware at this point, sicklands are dangerous. So we move as a herd. It's safer that way.
Okay, how about this? I know you, and you. He points to the three he's met before, and like, well, he has met everyone, actually, I should say. I forget that he showed up in camp.
Points at Lupescu.
Points at Fred.
I know you.
No, I don't know the man that's riding you, but dog, come with me.
Dog, you come with me.
Points at Lupescu, Hilo, and little brother. You three can meet her.
All right, fine. Let me see. I know you. He kind of sees the camp. I see no need for him to come in. He points at the golem. And I don't see any need for you to come in. I forgot to drop her. She's been here. Maya's over here. Anyways,
God, Jesus.
She kind of snuck around. Was sort of. She kind of must look pretty suspicious with the bow and everything. Yeah, okay. She kind of slacks, and then. Leshy, you don't remember me? I was a little girl at the time, but he kind of stops. Oh, little Maya. Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry. You could come too. Come on, little Maya. You have a bit of a bone collection here. I'm a bit unsettling. Are these the people we sent with you? A little bit, but a lot of other people as well. Don't worry about it. You're coming inside? He sort of turns over to Barry.
Yeah, maybe, as we, walk and talk, you could, elaborate on the bones a little bit. You gotta understand, that is concerning.
Lupescu, no. Wait.
Lupescu
Down.
downtroddenly sort of pulls back away from the bones as Baird surprised
Those
he's
aren't
in Baird is surprised he's considered in anyone's inner circle, as the main camp can go, as these three have to stay outside. All right, well, okay, walk with me. He's not gonna say.
Walk with me, talk with me.
No, I said he's not saying the other thing.
You know, that phrase put my friend in through a lot of trouble.
Caps him in the back of the head.
The Lionhearts send their regards.
You all head inside. Pescu's gonna have a bit of trouble navigating in here, but he can do it because
Poor
it's a good
pupper.
puppy. It's a good puppy.
Actually, with Carthian riding him too, it's probably like every doorway.
He's got to duck down. He's kind of hugging down, kind of like
Yeah.
proning on the wolf.
I'm like sneak mode. He just gets down.
Yeah. So yes, the bones. You had questions.
Yeah, what the fuck's that about?
Yeah. So what's with the bones?
He kind of like. I don't quite get it. You mean why do I have them? Why
Yeah,
how did I
It's
get?
quite an
Okay.
extensive bone collection.
Yeah, I mean, how, why, you know?
Okay. You all step on inside with him. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus.
You notice this grinding bone meal room, which seems to have been an old wood cutting factory with a bunch of stuff. You notice must be his atelier right over here that's been reworked from a wood carver's station as he sort of steps by. You must watch your step, but I assure you it is safe. These are all turned off.
Oh, cool. Bonatorium.
Baird kind of, I don't like this at all.
Barrett looks over, doesn't outright say, but it's very much like, you think I fucking do?
He sort of steps over, jauntily taking movements over. These are all, the dead I have found in the Southlands, as well as, all of my assistants who have died.
They were dead when you did this, yeah?
When I turned them into bones, yes.
I'm gonna just
Of course.
insight check anyways.
Lupescu
Yeah.
gets up in here and
Do.
just.
Oh, almost a 20. 19 still is totally pretty good. What aspect are you inciting? Because there's a lot to this man.
Right. I'm mostly looking at is he being genuine that like all of the bones are from the deceased, like they were dead.
Oh yeah, they're definitely dead.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I guess what I'm hinting at.
Did he wait till they were dead and
actually
until he turned
dead
them into bones?
Or did he like assist in the process? Like,
Yeah.
oh, you have such good bones,
Yeah.
bonk.
Yeah, you think that this is all a very enthusiastic recycling campaign. He did not kill anyone for their bones. It seems like the moment someone died, he reused their bones thoroughly instead of just letting them rot.
Okay. Well, at least he's honest in that regard.
So, I mean, this is certainly industrious. The engineer in me respects it, to be sure.
I cannot take much credit. This was built before me, and I've only been able to repurpose it.
Well,
Helps people to traverse the vat of bones.
Yeah.
yeah.
Lupescu is tottering and is absolutely
Oh.
concerned about this tightrope walk.
Hopper.
Yeah.
Pescu just jumps back.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not
on
putting
the
up
bright
with this
side,
shit. I'm going over
Lupescu
here.
spies down that it seems like the basement of the room is accessible. So if something bad happens, Lupescu can Great Wolf leap down in a moment's notice in a safer area, like over near the right. So
No,
Lupescu
he's cool over here.
Yeah.
he's fine. I think that's totally fair.
So, why do this then? Take all the bones and mash them down.
Mostly alchemical. I'm using it for resources. I have other such faculties I use for other parts when necessary, but mostly I keep everything that is will rot in a safer place, whereas the bones, they'll be fine.
I see.
It is all in the name of medical science, I would suppose.
Alright, got it.
It is quite concerning, however, that there are giant human bones.
Ah, yes. Good creations. I was quite proud of those. However, unfortunately...
Red flag immediately.
Unfortunately, despite my best efforts, they did not seem to have a long life.
So you made giants? Or-
No, I made men that were big. I did not make giants.
Yeah, I'm
Never
a human being. Well, God.
Giants are also. Hey, don't turn this on me. Barrett kind of turns over.
So you're experimenting on the living.
He considers that, yes, in a way that all medicine must to advance. It is important. We are trying to, I don't want to get into all the specifics and bore you. I'm sorry. You're just here to talk to your friend. He opens the door.
Well, puts a finger up. I would be curious if they were willing.
He opens the door and walks downstairs. And as you...
It's not an answer.
Do you follow?
We're walking so deep into a mage's workshop.
Barrett will continue to walk after, but I wanted to be clear that at a moment's notice, he is ready to pull out his triple-barreled flare gun to use Scorching Ray.
Uh-huh. Sounds fair. Okay, so let me just pop you all down here then.
Because if he goes for his shotgun or his rifle, it's gonna be too noticeable. Like, but at least he can do a quick draw from his jacket.
Let's see. All right, it gets very
We're in
dark
his
down here
fucking
very
lair.
quick. Let me. Yeah, it gets very dark down here very quick.
Maybe we should have just swung.
So.
No,
But then we would have walked through this place with no explanation at all and just been like, wow, what a fucking monster.
we are
I
the
mean,
good
he
guys.
is doing human experimentation.
Now hold on.
Dead humans.
We don't know if it's willing yet. That will be very
He was
important.
very quiet on that front.
He did.
Even if there's consent, human experimentation is not good, my dude.
Now hold on. I didn't say it was good. I never said it was good. Don't put that on, don't put that on me. However, if
I
they
would suggest that with consent, human experimentation is fine.
Yeah. I mean, we should make it clear. Like, the approval of the person being tested on. Like, you could easily go to a guy, should we test on that guy? Oh, you have my approval. Like, that's not the same thing. But...
I guess we are a bit out of place to say, since we are part of the Ebon has cannibals in it ward.
Not by choice. Not by choice. Let's make that clear. Let's make that clear.
Hey, you got a problem? You got a problem? You want to say something?
We're already in the bone zone, motherfucker.
All I'm saying is grub yummy.
Look, that wasn't my fault. That wasn't my fault.
Don't put that on Carthian. Don't put that on Carthian. Not all humans are the same. Do not put him in the same boat.
Oh my god!
Dia is such a lost cause, it's not even fair to use it as an example, alright? Not even fair. Carthian's a good boy. I got your back. I will.
You ain't been through what I've been through. You ain't seen what I've seen.
I will say that I did not mean that as an attack at Carthian, but as an attack at D.
Oh yeah, yeah. Give me your fucking PSA speech now in front of the fucking podium. Gotta walk it back.
What a brave statement.
Cut your hair.
What a brave controversial statement. Maybe we shouldn't eat people. Bravo.
Bravo.
A hero.
I'm not saying I didn't eat a person before, but at least I'm not human.
Meanwhile, Leslie's like,
yeah, it's
can
not
I?
cannibalism when you do it.
Meanwhile, Leslie's like, can we, like, go?
Fucking go? Get out of my house!
What the fuck is wrong with you all?
God, Leslie cracks on the door. Okay, she's right through here.
Oh, Christ.
Ugh. God.
Oh, there's a wall in the way. Oh, I see. Cool. There we go.
Yeah, just gotta.
Okay, and then it's like a little step downward.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All
Gotta
right.
like.
Does this?
I gotta click on the door. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does this seem like just in like nature has taken back this area, or is this kind of like an area where you would cultivate ingredients?
It seems like a cultivation area. It does seem like nature is taking this place back, but he sort of went with that. You notice that the water here is, as Carthian, you kind of step off and you land, and there's a squish, and you notice kind of a greenish water is sort of settled here. It doesn't seem right.
Yeah, you got a leak.
I think I'm just gonna stay up here. Baird says. Abington, where'd you go? There he is.
Yeah, he's right there.
He blends in so well.
His dark cloak, his like he's just so fucking sneaky. Meanwhile, Barrett's got the bright ass red fucking mouth guard. Yeah.
Where did my helmet go?
I see it. Let's see.
I changed it now.
Okay.
Barrett keeps looking over to that door to the east, like, what's going on over there? Oh Jesus! What is this?
You do notice something over there.
This just looks unlived in.
Let's crawl over. He pushes open these large double doors. And yeah, Cortina!
Who did these maps?
I did.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, I really like this one.
Yes.
Oh, the ones upstairs are pre-mates, but this one's
can
mine.
I take a peek at whatever? This door is open, right?
Yeah, you could head on over there.
Yeah, I noticed there were some
Your
like
friends have arrived.
some
I don't want
opening
to.
and
I don't
closing
want
the
to
door?
stray from the trail because, as I said, this is like a mage's workshop, so it's probably laid with traps. So let's just take a peek from over here because I see some spider
Give
webs.
me a
and what
perception
seems to be a
check.
Big tree.
If you want to peek inside that hole from far away, that'll be disadvantaged, but if you're just getting a grasp at the room, I'll be able to tell you briefly.
17. No. Yeah,
Okay.
17. What?
So you rolled a 6
No,
on that was
6.
the second one.
Rip.
So yeah, you can't really get a peek in there. It just seems like a room full of
Stay on it.
strange assorted very valuables and otherwise. And there's some webs around the tree, and that's all you can see.
But as Barrett walked by, could he also do a disadvantage perception? Just to...
Sure, yeah, you could have taken a peek. You did point it out, so
Yeah, and I assume I couldn't use investigation. It has to be perception because it's like just as
yeah,
I'm
you're
walking by.
yeah, literally, you're not investigating it. You're taking a peek at it.
That
so.
makes sense. All right. Oof.
All right, nope, none of you can really see through it.
Fair enough. All right.
One more note in the last room before we follow the
Oh,
next
yeah.
thing. Eleanor kind of moves up. This is not. I don't like this at all. This is not good.
Good eye.
Look, everything about this place sucks. He's obviously lost his damn mind, but I just feel this room itself is overflowing with a kind of strange magic, and I don't think we should be here.
I don't like it either.
Be on your best behaviors, Abunin kind of says, and he kind of steps on past and kind of just chills out next to the door. It looks like he's ready to murk someone who walks past at a moment's notice.
Yeah, Laz is just helping like the less dexterous people maneuver the.
Yeah. So, anyways, yes,
Location.
Cortina, he calls out, and he said, your friends are here.
Yeah, she sent out a little brother.
Yeah. Oh, let me have the moment of
Barrett
running
looks down.
past,
Oh.
scraggling over. Another little brother approaches. And
Barrett
you
looks
all-
between them.
So-
Oh, there's two of them.
They shake hands. Like Predator.
One of them eats the other.
Well, yes. You take your time. We have more tests to commit to later, so I would hope you would be quick.
Yeah.
Pray tell, what are you testing for?
He kind of checks over. Well, again, I don't feel like specifics are. What the hell? We're currently testing how to allow humanity's evolution to keep up with the sick lands.
I don't know how to take that. My brain is too small.
So, I feel like the alternative, probably the easier one, is to make the sick lands not sick.
No, absolutely not. I mean, yes, that is the easier option, but that is not an option that is afforded to me. I must do it within the. He kind of considers. It must be done within a certain level of criteria, and if it is not, then, well, I'm out of luck. Hypothetically, I could turn off the sick lands right now. I know how, but
Pardon?
Whoa. Back up. What do you mean you could just fix the sick lands? Like you know the cause?
yes, I do. But he sort of stops as he kind of checks all of you. But that is all I'm going to speak of on this matter. Go talk to your friend now.
Sounds like you require the sick lands
It is.
to be
My-
sick. You're not trying to save humanity, you're trying to save humanity within the same confines that would save yourself.
No. This is. He seems to kind of shut up. I have my own reasons. I am doing a selfless task here. I do not know your purposes in the sick lands, and your responses make me think you intend to stop this. Out of respect for our casual friendship, I will not press further, and I would ask you to do the same.
Very well.
Alright. Politics, am I right?
Politics? Politics died 70 years ago.
Yeah. Aren't you lucky?
Yeah. He sort of looks at you.
Rest in peace, John Politics. I'll always remember you.
He kind of moves past you. We get going. Come on.
Yeah.
Oops.
Barrett,
Close the door for a second.
Barrett just like
Laz just like whispers to Carthian and Barrett. Be mindful. He may still have ears in the walls.
Of course. Cortina,
Oh, hello. You came for me.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, kid?
I see that you're all still alive.
Yeah, right back at you.
You kind of just disappeared on us.
Yes, I'm not sure what happened. My memory is a bit foggy, but I seem to have sustained an injury and my father has healed me.
Yeah, about that. We've been talking to Pops for a bit now.
He seems like a pleasant man. I figured you'd get along with him.
yeah, we have. Hey, you said that you were helping with, a test.
Yes, he's been injecting deadly diseases into me and seeing how they respond.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Okay. If anyone else in this room had said that, I'd be really concerned, but it is you.
I'm
Can I drop
okay.
a divine sense?
Sure.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Gonna drop a divine sense.
All right. Let's see now. Let me just read this very carefully.
Yeah, no kidding.
Uh,
Literal fiend or undead. Not Fey, though. Interesting.
I thought it was Fae. I think I've counted it as Fae previously. Perhaps that was. A
I'm
mistake
pretty
for
sure.
me.
I'm pretty sure we talked about this before the game, like a few weeks before the game, that I was trading one of them for Faye.
Potentially.
Yeah, I think I traded Fiend for Faye.
I like it being Fae because it works a little better, but
Yeah. we
all the
can
same.
bend the rules a little bit, yeah.
I think in this case I will actually like make it work towards not being Fae, just because Cortina is kind of in that direction. So I feel like there's no need to overlap it since we do have someone who kind of specializes there, you know.
All good.
So you do sense, but I will tell you, you do sense for this. You're going to sense for celestial fiend or undead. You said.
Yeah. Oh my God! Is there an army of the dead like underneath us?
I wouldn't. No. There are little like you. I think the best way to put it is that this place is almost. I think the
Self-undead?
opposite. No, it's not that. It's the opposite. It is almost sealed away from those concepts. Like you kind of sense how the environment around you is almost entirely blocked away from those. There's no way fiends, celestial, undead can get in or observe this place. It is sort of locked away from that type of energy. So if anything, you would say this place has the energy of a temple.
Oh.
Hallowed ground,
Weird.
but a specific kind. He said this place was here before the
Yeah.
bone grinders.
Yeah.
Yeah, before he repurposed the equipment here.
Do I know this place?
I don't think you would actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
just checking.
You want to give me a religion roll, boy, with your 9 int?
Sure. Watch me roll on that 20.
I'll watch you. I'll watch you do it right now.
Yeah, do it.
Oh,
Nope.
man,
But
16.
hey, that's still pretty good
Yeah,
though.
all right.
Yeah, you don't know if you don't think you've been here before. You have felt this kind of thing before. You feel inside of yourself. It is different than how you felt it before, but yeah. Okay, that is all I can give you though.
Okay.
Cortina. Yeah, I think you basically just informed them of everything at that. You do sense a bunch of diseases here now. It seems to be outside. It seems your sick bag is outside.
Yeah, how was my ward?
Oh, he's miserable.
Yeah, he's having a bad old time.
I don't think he understood what I meant when I said that I would be taking him.
Yeah, I don't think he did. I think it's a safe assumption, yeah.
Well, did you at least have a conversation with my father? It seems that you have similar goals. You seem to be looking for a way to persist in the sick lands.
Right. I think there's like a Carthian, you want this one?
Friends.
Not particularly.
Okay.
It's more. we have similar. We have opposite goals.
Right, that was it. They're not the same.
Yeah,
See, I
just
didn't realize I misjudged you.
completely opposite.
Misjudged
well,
you.
well, I wouldn't say they're completely opposite. It's more. So, if our goal is have everybody in this land live comfortably, then I think we do have the same goal.
Yes, that seems to be the same goal.
But
we are looking at probably the two most exact opposite means of achieving that goal. One being ours being change the sick lands, and his being change everything which lives in the sick lands to adapt to it.
Which seems
We
hard.
wish to preserve humanity and get rid of the sick lands. He wished to preserve the sick lands and make humanity adapt to it.
So you would fight against strengthening humanity?
I would oppose the things that he would have to do that would be necessary to strengthen humanity to live in such a place.
It is very human to build a house to shield themselves from the elements rather than adapt.
exactly.
Correct.
Also, to be fair, politely, the sick lands aren't even supposed to exist. We don't know how or when well, we have a pretty good idea about when it started, but how or why, that's dicey.
Well, who's to say what should and shouldn't exist?
Looks at Carthian.
That is a matter of for the philosophers and the scholars to debate endlessly without really truly getting anywhere. We're more focused on fixing the problem than debating it.
Carthian, you seem anxious. Would you like something to eat?
Not at the moment. Maybe later. I guess ultimately our question for you is, do you believe that your experimentation here with your father is going to stop or hinder your prior engagements with us?
Well, he seems to want to keep me here.
Yep.
But I don't think I have to stay here. He only locks the door when he's injecting me with things.
Looks at the other guys.
Okay.
Sensible.
What?
Does it? Well, no. This makes sense.
Carthian's the only one who's talking the way he should right now. Measured noble diplomacy.
Yeah, Barrett
talking
like
the kid down from the knife.
Barrett like puts his hands on his hips. Right, sorry, I'm escalating this.
Does it? It doesn't hurt you at all when he does this, does it?
Oh, it's extremely painful.
Looks at Carthian.
Would you prefer he did not do it?
It seems as though that my suffering will benefit humanity in the long run.
Do you have any guarantees to it?
No, but are there any guarantees to anything but death?
Yes.
Would you Okay. If it were up to you, would you inject yourself with deadly diseases that are greatly painful?
Yes, that's what I've been doing this entire time.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
all right.
that was a bad lead-in. I had a feeling that wasn't gonna pan out.
Well,
yeah.
I'm
But
just
to answer what I think you're trying to lead me to, do feel more stimulated with this group than in this room. I can't really see much in here.
What would you rather do? Let's just aside from all of the other things, would you rather go with us or would you rather stay here? It seems you have a complete understanding. We don't know that.
I'd like to just come with you and then come home. I suppose this is my home. Is this my bed? Does this feel like my bed?
It doesn't feel like your bed. It feels like someone else's bed.
Oh,
but
he put you in the fucking spare bedroom, and he's your dad. Oh, I don't know. You should leave. This is not.
This is probably his bed.
I would like to ask on behalf of the mushrooms in the other room. They seem to be looking for someone else that was here that is no longer here. I'd like to find her.
Her.
Looks down at the mushrooms.
I would like to just ask a question. If I were to tell you that there are thousands upon thousands of human bones right outside this building being ground into dust, what would you say about it?
Are they dead?
Well, now, yeah.
Now they are.
Yeah.
More bones.
What's the problem? It seems to be that they're being
No,
repurposed.
yes, I agree.
Recycling's important.
Yes.
Someone's getting some use out of them, evidently. I don't understand
did-
why the volume of bones. I don't
was
understand
getting
what
to that. I was
possible
getting to
reason
that.
you could have for
seems
that
like a
much
lot,
bone
but-
dust. But
I
you
assume
know,
people will die in the experimentation on human beings.
Yes, but you do not see a problem with experimentation on human beings.
I'm being
Or any
experimented on.
conscious creature that is whose consent is dubious.
I am not aware of their consent. I
Okay.
consented to this, so I
yes.
assume that somebody else might be consented to the evolution of humanity.
Right.
But is humanity consenting to the evolution of humanity?
Mm.
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
You would fight your own
Cortina, let me put
perseverance?
it. Cortina, I am not a smart person, so let me put this into a very blunt analogy.
Yeah, that's true.
If I were to take my halberd and cleave you in half right now, would you like that?
I would prefer that you don't, and if you are able to, then I suppose I would have to accept that fate.
But would you not struggle against that? And put someone imposing their will on you, does that not trigger any kind of reaction?
I do not want to die, if that's what you're asking.
But if one. So let's take death out of the equation. What if you were imprisoned in a dark cell forever? Would you like that?
I do not want to be imprisoned.
Well, mate, you're already in a cell.
Well, I could leave if I wanted to. See, well,
Oh yeah,
me.
prove me wrong. Yeah, get out. Yeah, can you?
Thumbs up at Barrett.
They all thumbs up. Like, she can't see this. Yeah, thumbs up.
You sort of.
While
out.
she is leaving, what the fuck is this magic
Yeah,
rune
what's-
carved into the ground?
What is this thing on the ground?
You want to give me an arcane check?
Sure.
Can I use Can I use investigation?
No, it's gonna be arcane,
No.
buddy.
That's fair. Have a nice day.
Cortina, you guys give me those rolls. Cortina, you're gonna walk out. You're gonna just prove that you can.
yeah, just prove I have free will.
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
I'm not trained in this, but Barrett hates magic, so maybe he's.
No. Two curmudgeons pointing at the rune with a.
Eleanor, where are you? Man,
Barrett,
please.
They've been
Just points the ground.
Oh.
Ew.
last two. Leshy's been kind of in a stare off, I suppose, just kind of looking at these three. It's just kind of been a bit of light conversation. How do you pass the time with a man who collects human bones? And He kind of turns around.
Allie would absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
what
think
the
in a
fuck?
different circumstance, this would be a great conversation topic, but she's not feeling it.
Oh,
The
Um,
weird.
monstrous amounts of bone dust is
yeah.
a homebrewed Cards Against
Leshy-
Humanity card.
Leshy turns around. Oh, Cortina! Are you? He kind of looks around, sees you in the collected group. What's the meaning of this?
They seem to be under the misunderstanding that I'm being held captive here.
He kind of blinks.
I
No,
simply
you're-
asked if she was able to walk out and come out with us.
Would you believe it? They don't believe me. They want me to prove it.
He kind of sighs as he sort of steps forward. This is ridiculous. How dare they do this? I totally brought you in to talk to her. And he kind of puts his hands on her shoulder. Listen, you are free to go, but is there anything truly more valuable right now than staying and doing this research?
I feel as though I'm doing my own research in a less sterile environment.
He kind of thinks about that. You have collected quite a lot of interesting samples. It is
They're outside, if you'd like to meet my child.
Your child, the big metal one?
No. The diseases that are sitting in the paladin.
Which is kind of crazy that happened, huh? I guess he's not a paladin.
he
Not
kinda
a high
considers-
enough level.
Well, okay. He kind of considers this. I would love to see this. I would love to see what you have accomplished. But if you were to go,
You don't want her to leave.
no father wants a daughter to leave home. He kind of looks over and he's just like, we have so much we can do together, but what kind of research have you done up there? How much have you learned?
I've
Well,
learned a lot about the nature of humanity and what they do and do not want. I've learned about things that don't have a reason to exist but persist onward. I've collected and tested many different diseases.
He kind of considers, yes, I suppose so. But
I mean, if your ultimate goal is, or if the ultimate vector of your goal is to get Cortina chalked up full of diseases, then wandering the sick lands is undoubtedly a pretty good way to make that happen.
mostly because they be the most up-to-date diseases, seeing as, sick lands keeps changing, yeah?
he's sort of lost in thought now.
Plus, you have no cute frogs here.
That's a really good point. So I want you to give. I need a persuasion check. It has to come from Cortina.
That's
The
not-
others can assist. The others can also remember. You still have disadvantage.
Yeah, I
from your
know.
fucking
But-
but
Would she have advantage because we're providing some points?
yes,
a neutral roll.
yes.
So it's a
So
neutral roll.
so it's a neutral roll again. And you do have your flash of inspiration if you need it, but we're gonna
Yep.
have to see how the roll goes because this could really go either way. So whenever you're ready, I'm gonna need you to toss down that persuasion check.
That's not great. I still have 2 more. I'm gonna save the rest, so that's now a 16.
Okay,
Hmm.
so that's a 16.
Yeah.
That I think.
Fails and you all die.
No, absolutely. I think that would. He looks over. This pains me greatly. He kind of considers, but I do trust your judgment. He sort of looks over. But you must make a promise to me, Cortina. You have not met him, but the most wonderful man in the world. This was his wish, his dream. You must respect the place that he has created.
It is
Please.
me, I am the most
Looks at
wonderful
Barrett.
man in
What,
the
he's like,
world.
he's kind of like, whatever you do whatever you can. Try to find a way to make our research continue, but don't fall into the lies that this place is cruel and needs to be wiped away. The Sicklands is a beautiful place. We only need to be allowed to grow with it.
I was curious, if you don't mind me asking, Leshy, who made the sick lands?
I'm gonna need you to make another persuasion roll.
From me?
Yes.
Okay.
He is very, very hesitant about this information.
11. I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't want to burn the flash because if we do,
Yeah.
by chance we get into a combat, we're gonna need those.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
mostly just to maybe leave the guy alone, you know?
There's a bit of a stare. I do not trust those words, Barrett. I'm sorry. He kind of leaves that question sitting on the air.
But Father, perhaps if they were to understand, then they wouldn't be so easily tempted either.
All right, Barrett, you can roll with advantage now.
Thanks. Oh, okay.
Free communication.
Yeah.
So, well, I would just roll it one more time. I wouldn't get
Yes.
advantage.
Yes.
Yep,
You
that
can roll
makes
it
sense.
one more time.
No.
No.
Yeah, fucker.
Damn.
Oh. He sighs and he kind of brushes your hair slightly to the side. Cortina. I would love to help them understand, but I don't think they're the type that will.
That's true. Lazarus just said he's not very intelligent.
It is true.
He kind of thinks about it this way. Besides, I'm sure on your journey they'll learn it naturally. The truth will come to them and they'll understand instead of some.
She just said my
book
name. God
entertainment.
fucking damn it.
Yeah.
Not the full thing. He doesn't know. It could be Liz.
Yeah, he did say Laz as was mentioned, so that's I'll say it right. He's just repeating what he hears.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of looks. Well, the same. My day is now ruined. He kind of pouts a little bit. I had so much planned, and now what?
You could start by telling me where the other girl is.
He blinks. The other girl.
The mushrooms, they told me that there was another. They seem to miss her.
He kind of grows a bit silent there. Best we do not speak of her.
Insight.
Yeah, I would love to
Yeah.
insight.
Insight this.
I would also like to insight.
Okay, all of you give this insight on this.
My rolls are kind of cracked.
Oh.
Oh, come on!
Oh. Carthian just chilling there.
Yeah,
like,
I got pushed to an 11. There you go, Cortina.
Cortina.
Carthian is playing on his phone.
All of you.
Just doing my nails.
Barrett and Laz, you get the vibes that, oh shit, did she fucking die? But Cortina, you kind of reach even further than that, and you think, the way your father said that, he's not trying to divert, he's angry. You don't think you've ever heard him angry before. I mean, you haven't known him for long, but it's definitely a strange thing. He feels genuine discomfort and frustration involving this person.
Betrayal, quote unquote.
Betrayal, yeah.
So she's not dead then.
No, she's not dead.
I've quite liked the experience of finding a father, and I'm learning about the connections between people and how it builds them.
My dearest daughter. He kind of reaches up and cups your cheeks with his hands. She was responsible for me losing you in the first place. She thought she knew you better than I did. But that was wrong.
Sus.
Yeah, no shit.
I don't understand. I couldn't just leave if I wanted to before.
He kind of stops. Not back then. You were too young.
Entrapment.
You were too young, he kind of says out loud. It would have been dangerous for you to wander the sick lands by yourself, but you've grown now.
Wait,
Clearly, I grew in the sick lands.
What are you saying, Barrett?
did you test on her while she was a kid?
He kind of turns over. Well, of course I did. What else was I going to do?
Oh man. There's
Barrett, what do you do right now? Barrett, The fucking Renegade Q time event thing just popped up. What are you gonna fucking do?
RT.
RT.
Oh no.
Time fucking stops.
If we go,
right
we go.
this moment.
Barrett doesn't.
Do what Barrett would do.
Barrett doesn't like kids. He just doesn't.
Uh-huh.
But this guy's been like, yeah, I made sure that they were willing test subjects. And then he's just like, yeah, I tested on a kid. No, you couldn't leave. It was too dangerous. And oh, this might be a really bad idea.
I love bad ideas.
Oh.
I think you feel something over your shoulder, Cortina, as a triple-barreled flare gun is in front of Leshy's face.
He blinks once. His body twitches ever so silently. What happens to your trigger finger?
He's got it just lightly tapping.
You've got it lightly tapping? Okay. You should put that down, my friend.
You said they were all willing subjects.
I never said that. He kind of
I
admits that
only implied it and allowed you to believe that.
he sort of
That was your chance to really cover your tracks, kid.
he kind of you must
Did you just call an
understand.
ancient fake kid?
Look, lies of omission are not lies.
He kind of like I only did what was good for everyone. You must understand the Sicklands are a dangerous place for life forms such as humans right now. They would have died. I was just trying to help them grow.
By killing them?
I wasn't trying to kill them.
Well,
Things were not tested yet. It was difficult. I tried my best.
how long you been doing this?
70 years? Just about?
Since the beginning.
I started immediately. There's no time for idleness in such a dire situation. I foresaw what would happen. We've already gotten closer to it. Things have begun to spread.
How much progress do you believe you've made?
I've created life forms that can survive the Sicklands just fine, but they seem to lose a bit of their human touch. I'm sure we're close.
Like bog beasts?
Bog beasts. I cannot take credit for that. But there are others. I hope you've not encountered them.
Wait a
They're
minute.
safe for now.
Barrett thinks about what they ran into on the way here.
What about these, like, crying wolf things?
He sort of, well, the witches needed help. They were cast away by Lobero long ago. I was hoping we could come to a compact. It seems as though they've come together, but then they left, enraged.
Why did they leave enraged?
I think they lost themselves to the wolven instincts inside. Once more, as I said, not all is perfected. They were not human enough. This is what we're trying to work towards.
Leshy,
Put the gun down. Come now. We can all walk away from here and go our separate ways.
Ourselves.
I want you to answer this question very carefully.
And he like pulls back the hammer.
Yeah.
What are you?
He's explained himself to me as being the manifestation of humanity, the way that I am the manifestation of a colony of mushrooms. I believe he acts on your behalf.
He kind of looks at you.
I believe.
He speaks correctly.
I want you to say what you are. Don't, it better be one fucking word.
He... Leshy considers a moment. You notice his head kind of turned to the side, his eye kind of looking around as he sort of
I really hope
considers
the
this
guy-
very carefully.
I really hope the guys on the other side are hearing this and slowly.
They
backing
are.
away.
Abudin's had them kind of back up while
Good.
Abudin's kind of pulled his sword out and has everything, and he's managed to sneak around to the side in such a perfect way. Well, if I had to distill it down, better.
Fuck.
Give me a noun. Don't get cheeky, not right now.
He kind of considers that.
I think the sir over here is asking for a species.
Well, I assure you, I'm only human in the end.
In the end.
Question: have we ever seen Leshy's hands?
You have not seen his hands.
He cupped Cortina's cheeks.
Oh, that's true. That's
Yeah,
true. That's
what do
true.
those
You
look
did see
like?
it.
My hair.
Okay.
A freak.
You did notice that he had appendages that looked like fingers. He had hands that looked like hands, but they seemed to be warped slightly inside of his bandages. His bandages pull his face close to the shape of human. As he sort of speaks, you must understand, Barrett. I am human, I swear it. But, at the time, I'm not an unfair man. Everything I tried on anyone, I always tried on myself first.
So then why are you still here and none of them?
He sort of considers that, well, again, I'm just better.
Built different.
All the everything is-
Rip to them, but you know, I'm built different.
He kind of looks over, much like you. You survived the sick lands. I can feel it inside of you.
This is not better!
And I'm sorry about that. Trust me. You must. I am purely a benefactor of humanity. I wish to help. I wish to help all of you.
Okay, can I ask a question that may trigger a combat?
Okay, yes.
What do you know of the spellcaster of Mist?
His eye kind of darts over to you. I told you we do not speak of her.
Ah,
I knew it!
yeah, I wondered about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's all coming together now.
Did she
The
send you
Pestu's right
here?
above us, right?
Yes, he's right above you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just checking.
Did she send you here? He stops. He kind of goes over and his hand reaches out to Cortina again. We must go back. You mustn't trust them. They must be charmed by her. Quickly, return to safety. Now, go! Go!
I don't think I will.
He stops. He's sort of stunned. Cortina, what? Why not?
Because Carthian told me he doesn't want to die, and I need to make sure that he doesn't.
He thinks of that reasoning and he's just like... He's sort of baffled by that. As he sort of checks back and forth and he's like, it's dangerous. Go now. Go! Return to your room.
One, she's got a gun on her shoulder. But she doesn't want to. I would like to leave. I am more stimulated in the sick lands.
Okay, I need to roll a. I need him to have a little bit of a composure check right now. I need
Yeah,
to
I fucking
see
bet.
how he's feeling
Should
right
he
now.
roll a
No goblin
save?
out, bro.
I think he should roll a save. I think
Would that be like a wisdom? Like it's just
Wisdom,
kind of
that's what I
wisdom
kind of
save.
think it is.
Yeah, it's a wisdom
Yeah.
save. So I think he's got to calm down. He's got to fucking calm down right now.
Motherfucker's butt starts swinging.
Oh, those are big numbers.
Oh, that's a big number.
He takes a breath. You hear it almost echo throughout his bandaged body. All right. All right. Fine. All of you, leave now. Leave. You may return, Cortina, but I never wish to see any of you others again. Be gone!
That's fair. It's your house.
Okay.
Kind of steps up. He just whacks the flare out of your hand. Get out of here. What do you do, Carthian?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him in the back.
Oh,
Roll
Christ.
for advantage! Roll with advantage, buddy!
Sorry.
I'll let you max your damage roll for this as well.
I do not like what this guy's up
Oh,
to.
yeah.
So
Alrighty.
all I'm gonna say, I strongly suggest everyone starts running because I have a plan as well.
All right, give me that roll. Give me that roll.
Okay. Let me.
Oh,
where's that
Christ.
at? Attackaroo. That's an advantage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay. Well.
19.
All right. Let me see if that hits. It does hit.
Yes.
Okay.
You pierce through, striking straight through his. I'm thinking you were going in for the kill shot. You went straight for the heart, stabbing through, and it was such a strange sensation. As your sword pierced through, you cut through flesh, but then it got jagged, like you were impacting strong, hard objects as your sword sort of jaggedly chopped in. Kind of like bone, yes, but not at the right spot. You
Chitin.
aimed.
Yeah, it's chitin.
The rib cage wasn't supposed to be there. No, Carthine, you've cut plenty of people before. That was absolutely bone, but not where it was supposed to be. He stops, and he looks down. Roll damage for me.
Carthian,
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
He stops, and then he kind of...
He can't complete what he cannot complete what he seeks to do.
I'm going to roll your... Well, actually, no, it's just maxed. Yeah, screw that. You get you do 17 damage, which is then halved. So takes 8, and then no. Immediately after that happens, your turn, I would assume, or that action ends, and pop legendary action.
Oh,
Um,
good.
Suddenly, the ground around you starts to shake and move ever so slightly.
Yep.
Now, actually, not a legendary action. That's a layer action. So that happens some point in the
Mm-hmm.
initiative. But we're gonna roll for initiative right now.
Yep, Christian, you bastard! I knew that he would have
All
layer
right.
action.
Let's fucking go!
Ah,
He kind of
I love
looks
bad
up
decisions.
and he looks directly in your eyes, Barrett, even though you weren't the one who pierced them, and he says, "You've made a terrible mistake."
yeah, no
And
shit.
upon that, again, things are rumbling. Cortina, though, of all people, you go first here. As I'm going to
Go
begin the round.
figure.
As you sort of feel the hostility rise as you turn and you see your father pierced through with a blade.
Barrett just looks at Leshy. You should know by now. People don't change.
Oh, slap in the face. That stung harder than the sword.
advantage for fucking bars.
For bars.
For bars.
Yo, this weird middle-aged man, he's spitting.
He's spitting, bro. Oh man. Okay. Okay. First off, let me start with this.
Oh, that was a good fucking
Yeah.
one-liner.
Cortina, your turn.
Oh no, why have you done this?
What happened back there? What'd you do?
I thought we were leaving.
Cortina, it seems that something violent is about to happen. It has already happened.
Oh, okay.
You have to immediately choose what to do. You go first.
It's Carthian too.
Passing your turn is a valid option.
She will pass her turn, but she
All
needs
right.
to think.
I'll give you time at the very end of initiative, but almost fittingly, Carthian, your turn now.
Yep. I whistle, and
All
the
right.
Pescu's gonna land right next to
You probably, right?
Yep.
Or,
Yep.
Yeah, lands right there and then kind of goes over
I
and just kind
hop
of
on.
swoops you on, yeah.
And we're gonna thwack again.
All right.
And I get advantage.
All right.
Yeah, he's a little dude.
Totally just
For
medium
now.
sized.
Okay, okay.
That's a
It's a
hit.
good roll. It's a good roll.
And
I mean, you are 100% correct in what you did, Garthian.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This
just
guy
because-
needs to go,
Uh,
but holy fuck.
I was actually gonna do something as we walked out, so this
Yeah.
works out fine.
and
reduce
I'm
down.
gonna do it again.
All right. You basically, how do you narrate how this second attack is? It like ripping the sword out and then stabbing it again, or lance?
It's
I can
it's
imagine,
a it's a lance.
Yeah, yeah.
The first one didn't go so good. I'm going for his head.
Okay.
And
Is this inscription music?
Yes.
Yes, it's the.
Oh baby!
Yeah.
You should have gone for it. Wait, what?
Oh no! my God.
All right. So 14. That reduces down a bit, but yeah, the second one you feel you piercing into the head, and his head kind of bobs forward. You would have broken his skull with that one, but something seems off about his head. All the same, you pull loose, and through the back of his cloak, you see some flesh pool out, hit the ground, and almost sizzle as it impacts the floor.
Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
All right.
Very human thing to happen
yeah.
right there.
Yeah. Do you end your turn?
Yeah, that's my. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Here comes the
Um,
legendary layer.
Yeah. First
Actually,
legendary. Yeah.
do I still move?
You can move. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
You are
I'm gonna-
engaged.
I'm gonna back. Oh yeah. So yeah, I'll just disengage.
I mean, you'll be fine. Sentinel's
Disengage
active.
is an action, though.
I mean, your friend has Sentinel, so you're fine.
Yeah, you will be safe to boogie.
Okay. Lupescu's stuck in the wall. Okay, there we go.
Big boy.
And so yeah, I'm just gonna rush back over here and get ready to do it again.
All right. So, legendary action will activate now.
Cool.
As you step back there, and oh, I have to decide right now because I have an option here. Okay, yeah, I'm going to
Activate my sleeper agent.
activate my sleeper agent. Go, get them!
Cheesy bread. Cortina's eyes go blank.
So,
Blank
yeah, you know, he'll keep it simple for now. He turns over to you, Laz. No. As much as that would make a lot of sense, I don't think he's operating on that. So
Nope.
he doesn't even know yet. So yeah, he's going towards the person that has personally offended him right now. He's going to attack you, Barrett.
Yeah.
He swings in with his maul, which kind of just falls out from underneath his jacket as he just kind of slams into you.
Hybrid form.
That doesn't hit actually.
That doesn't hit.
Oh.
Here I go.
Nice. Good.
When he takes an attack against another person that is not
Yep,
me,
yep.
I get to take an opportunity attack against
Go for it.
him.
Yeah.
And I am going to deal bludgeoning damage with this attack.
Okay.
Because halberds are the best kinds of weapons.
Yeah, you can
Look,
test it.
guys,
You know
halberds
piercing-
are really good.
They're really
you
good.
have to
You know-
understand.
Halberds
know-
get all.
You go in, and he just sort of sidesteps it.
Is he flanking with little brother?
No.
That's fair.
He sidesteps it as the halberd just kind of flings downward.
I wish
Yeah.
This wasn't the way it had to go.
Give another attack.
I only got one.
Oh, really? Damn.
No, like, this is my reaction.
Oh, right. Yo, duh. I thought it was your turn because your turn's next. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. It's good it's not your turn because I need to do something really first.
Yeah, you popped a legendary action to hit. I forgot my favorite NPC's name. Cool, Barrett, and something about layer actions.
Yes. Layer
Is it
action.
it's still technically my turn, right?
Yes. I guess it would be. Yeah.
I mark him.
Oh, okay. Nice. Do you have to be in 5 feet for that?
Oh, let me check.
I think so. Unwavering.
I might-
I think you do.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it has to be within 5.
Can I-
So, Now,
Carthian,
Blair,
I'm sorry, Christian. I just need to.
yeah, give
I
me
had a thought pop into my head, and
Yes.
I would like a ruling clarification
Uh-huh.
here, according to the GM. Remind me what your mark does again, Carthian.
I believe it makes him suffer a penalty if he attacks anybody but me.
Correct.
Okay, I have a spell that does the same thing. What if we overlap?
well, he just has a negative to attack anyone, basically.
Yeah, I
That's what it
guess.
does.
Yep. No, that's why you guys are scary if you're both in combat together. But layer action. Upon the turn, he sort of reaches into his coat, and then he crushes a bottle in his hand, which tears some of the bandages, and he just kind of, it almost seems to swirl up into a magic, and he just tosses it directly down to the left of him on the mushroom beneath him. And the mushroom begins to shift and change ever so slightly as it begins to morph and almost transform out of its form into a different one, rapidly mutating beyond comprehension into something worse. As suddenly a form sort of appears, except the face is different. A sort of mushroom approximation of the same form almost pops out of existence. A distilled essence warped together.
Failed experiments are still useful, huh?
He sort of I'm always the recycler, as I said. He sort of turns over to face you directly, Laz, as your turn starts.
Laz, we don't want to be in this room for long.
Yeah, no shit.
Just making sure.
No shit, sir. Yeah, I am going to move here.
Okay.
That was a ruler, Lamau. I'm going to move here. I am going to whack him
All right.
with. So basically, Laz is using the butt end of his pole arm to strike him like in an upwards motion straight in the chin.
Okay. All right, you go for an impact. You fully whack that as his chin and the bandages are almost torn up.
Christ, I saw that one hovering.
Yeah.
I'll just roll my second attack first.
Hey!
Oh, good rolls today, guys.
And my third one.
All right. That's not gonna work. All right, so 2 damage rolls.
But at least it was the butt end of the pole
Yes.
arm. So.
Yeah. So as Laz brings the halbert's butt up to his chin, immediately upon impact, he shoulders check him into poor Barrett for a second,
Aye.
and just comes in with a backhand straight to the head.
Okay, cool. So, nice.
Nice.
Oh, that was chunky.
I'm just bullying.
Christ.
All right. Good, you managed to get 2 hits in. He doesn't seem to be quite as perturbed as you'd expect him to be.
I'm just gonna ask you one last question, and I swear this is a short one. As the fist impacts on his head, the wandering ghouls near the tree with the eyes. Is that your making?
I'm done answering questions to you. He sort of sits himself up and kind of pulls himself forward, he doesn't care to talk to right now.
I will take that as a yes.
Next turn is Tawny's. Are you gonna?
I still have a
Are you
move.
running? Are you running? You did 1 step, so you got 25 movement left.
Yeah. Kind of don't want to leave Barrett alone, but
Barrett does go before him, as one
I
note.
do go before
Yeah.
him.
I am going to run, but I'm only going to run 15 feet. Like to over here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, that
so
sounds
that
good.
if he tries to follow us with attacks, I'll be the first one to take the brunt of it.
Yeah, he is going to attack you with attack of
opportunity.
So he'll swing in with his maul again. And we're gonna give that a go. Oh, but you're too
Thank
fast.
God.
Yeah.
Laz just, while he is reeling to when he pulls his arm back to swing the maul, Laz with his halberd just stops it mid-swing, killing the momentum before it takes any force.
Yeah, sounds good. That works. Tawny's turn next, as she quickly realizes what's going on and has sort of been ready for that. What's she gonna do? Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just do that. She immediately casts Aid on Carthian, Lazarus, and Barrett.
Nice. What does that do exactly?
Does she
post
need
it
line
here.
of...
She will step over here to make sure she has line of sight. So yeah, that all 3 of you get that.
Ooh, okay, so I'm now at 72 max hit
Yeah.
points. That is great. I will take that.
How many?
You
get a
5 maximum hit point increase. So,
Barrett.
Barrett is going to move. So this would be considered in the next room, I presume. Yes.
You could reason that. I'd say both square, like sides of the square.
Okay.
You could say you're on one side versus the other. Yeah.
So what Barrett's going to do is he's going to pull out the flare gun again, aim it at Leshy, and then actively aim to the left and fire into all of the foliage and flare gun the entire room.
No, Cortina, your family.
My family!
All right, you do it. You fire the flare
Don't
gun
worry,
out.
mushrooms
And-
are underground. They survive fires. It's fucking
Yeah.
annoying.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. You fire the flare gun out and try to catch stuff. However, we're gonna see. Give it a shot with Scorch Ray.
Yeah. I can't imagine I can miss the room and
No.
like all the various foliage, but
It just hit
Very
the important
wet
spots.
in here, I'll say, but you do hit with both. See if you get that last one.
Throw some petrol fuel in there. It's gonna catch
Yeah.
it fine.
You fire 3 bolts and start some fires inside of the room that start to spread throughout, though some of them are kind of having trouble actually moving around in the room due to just how wet the floor is.
Yeah.
Then the last fire damage. Okay, so decent amount. And then Barrett is going to slam the door shut.
I see, yeah, smart.
And then he's gonna run. Oh god.
Yeah.
So slams it, and I think he can
You
get.
can hop over, yeah.
Yeah, and he's gonna hop over. I started a fire. We should go. We should go. Do I have oil?
We have alchemist's fire.
You do. You have a lot of that.
made.
Oh,
Yeah.
bonus action. Barrett slaps
Yep.
the flamethrower under barrel and starts
Okay.
torching more shit.
Yeah, the front. Yeah.
Yep. So
Cortina's over here. She's just like, that was my family.
I don't know that. I don't understand that concept
I
at all.
know.
So yeah, Barrett will just torch all of that with
All right.
fire.
Yeah. Burn it with fire in this operation now.
So not a whole lot, but yeah.
All right. Well, guess whose turn it is now? You step through. Leshy steps, and you hear the door creak. As he sort of steps on through, you notice he's picked up one of... Wait, I should actually test his movement there. He steps back. 1, 2. Picks up one of the fires. 3, 4, 5. Standing at the door, you notice he's holding a flame in his hand as it burns away the bandages, and then it sort of rests on his hand, which almost seems to just vibrate. But as he just holds it, he just crushes it in his hand and looks up to, "Was that supposed to hurt me, Barrett?"
No. But it does hurt your operation, and you're gonna fail your friend, motherfucker.
He's getting pissed. He's getting pissed as he will very quickly he raising his hand forward, almost casting the embers forward. He casts
Fireball.
no, entangle.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, so he's gonna cast entangle dead in the center of the room, basically. So let's see. That's a square. I'm gonna measure out a square, and then from there, God, I have to measure this out exactly. Damn it, I didn't get the grid right.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, he'll drop that shit right there. Okay.
Okay, so
He pops it right down there.
strength
What?
check, huh? Or strength save.
Yeah, it'll strength
Oh.
saving throw.
Oh no, the casters.
Yeah, the casters are in there.
Do we all do
oof.
the strength save like right now?
Everyone
do it
who is near
on
me
our
gets
turn?
+3.
Yeah, it
I
must be
think
now. Or
everyone,
you are, yes.
everyone but Carthian gets a +3. Just saying.
Yeah, you have to do it now, or else you're restrained.
Okay.
Oh Jesus Christ! the
Ellie.
casters. Oof! Oh! Damn!
All right.
Oof!
I-
Oof!
Second 20 in a row, baby.
Yeah!
I need Laz to be operational.
Are you gonna use your last one?
I have one more after this, so
All right.
that will bump you up. Laz will save.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
14.
you.
Laz will save in this case. You beat the DC.
You see a
So,
vine
Laz
going to grab
saves,
Laz's
Parthian
foot and you
saves.
just slap him. Get out of the way.
Barrett shouts out and kind of pushes you out of the way and ends up getting grappled himself because I believe Barrett did fail his.
Yes, I
so
did fail
he
mine.
basically saves you from yours. Carthian, you're on the edge. You managed to
Lupescu
get it
just
through.
snaps away at all the vines
Yeah.
that get close.
Dude, where the fuck did you go again?
He's under me.
He's on top
Oh,
of me.
yeah, you're right.
If you want, you could like just move him
I'm
to
gonna
the
move him right there,
here,
yeah.
and then I'll,
Okay.
I'll sit there. There we go.
And then I'll actually roll his strength as well.
He's so sneaky. Even
so
the GM can
sneaky.
find him.
Oh,
He gets a
Oh, he-
+3 too.
He succeeds. He succeeds.
thank
Yes, with the
God.
+3 and everything, you succeed. Everything's good. Okay. That's his turn, of course. So, well, you know one thing. He'll use his last action to step up. You want to do your reaction, buddy? stepped in.
Reactions is once per turn, not.
But it was your
once per
turn.
round.
It was your turn, so
No, it's
one for
once
round.
the
Yeah.
once it's Cortina's
yeah.
I see.
action again, I get it back.
After
Okay, it's
Doom's
not like
go,
Pathfinder. Got it.
He immediately just like he already had it ready to drop. He's gonna drop his greatsword, and it's going to activate.
What?
So,
Oh, this
remember
thing,
this?
yeah.
He had the dancing longsword. Yeah. So as his bonus action, he activates it. I'm gonna drop it again in a second, but yeah, essentially, his sword lands down there, and it's gonna go up immediately. He's raising up. He's taking his 2 shots with his crossbows.
Oh, damn, that's bullshit. That's awesome.
Yeah.
What is Abiodun's class?
Ooh.
He's
Spicy.
a fighter.
Hell yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
I gotta get that.
I mean, if he dies, you can take it.
Oh, is it a magic item?
Yeah.
It's a magic item. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. He does 9. Lower that down a bit.
Thought it was a blade singer kind of thing.
Yeah, and then okay.
I don't think I want to bite this guy.
So
Yeah, it's probably not wise.
wait, I did that wrong. He needs to get that back. Okay. And yeah, the other one misses, but then the flying sword itself is able to strike.
Concentration.
Concentration?
Yeah. Entanglement.
Oh, he passed.
I see.
Yeah, he passed, so he's good.
Oh, I think he means
Oh, you mean that one? Yeah, no, you're right. What am I saying? Yes,
entangle
yes.
is a concentration spell.
Everything is a concentration in 5e. It sucks.
Yeah, it is a
Oh,
concentration spell.
weird.
So yeah.
It is
he's gonna-
very powerful crowd control. So.
Yeah.
True.
So he's gonna need to make 2 tests here. And it's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, beat 10 twice basically.
Okay. First one. Second one.
Oh
Okay,
man,
he's
it's
fine.
that 4.
That would have been really good. Eleanor's turn. Well, first she's got to
Restrained.
contest the entanglement. Let's see. She's got to make an ability check too, not just to save, if I'm correct, right? Or is it just to save?
I think it's just a.
Yeah, it has to be strength check against it to try to break free.
Oh, interesting.
So she's gonna try to do a strength check here. This is not gonna. No.
Oh,
Nope.
she needs to roll really high. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Baird.
Ellie.
A moment of truth. Baird, what you doing? He stops and he turns
was the
over to
smartest one,
Cortina
after all.
and he was just like, "What are we doing? What's the plan? Cortina, hey,
Yes.
what are we doing? What's the plan? How we getting in there?
Well, my father says that he's built different, so he will survive, or he will not. He will put his theories to the test.
Okay, shit. Bear is going to try to pop down here, and he's gonna try to stealth. He's gonna do his best here.
That's fair. I'm pretty sure
That's what he
Lashy
did.
is very focused on Barrett right now.
And he's gonna just fucking crawl against the muck. Gets about here, and Cortina, it's your turn officially before the round resets, and it's your turn again. So you can take 2 turns right now if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna even the odds and put an entangle right on top of it.
Sounds good. Go for it.
Who
So,
entangles the entangler?
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Damn, your saving throws a 16?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Jesus.
Brennan rolled real high.
Oh.
Wow.
You entangle the area. I imagine. Do you place the template like this?
I'm putting it right here.
Oh, Laz. But yeah. So
Guess I'll have to save.
Oh god,
Yeah, guess you'll save.
I already used Flash of Genius on you.
I was about to say, anyways, that that's probably the farthest you could get it because of line of sight right now.
Okay.
But
I'm good.
Okay, you made it. You just made it. All right. So, I'm also going to roll for the wolf in the back.
Oh right, that thing.
Yeah, which I need to actually put it on the initiative order, but it failed.
Cortina, I would rather you be more mindful of your spells.
Oof, it's fun. Okay. Well, Cortina, you can do whatever you want because it's your turn again, regardless of what they want.
Yeah, I don't care what you want. I could leave. He's not gonna hurt
You
me.
could. Do you think?
Uh,
Let's make sure you can never leave again by taking your legs.
No, I don't want to be a regular mushroom.
He just punches you into the ground.
She's very she's like if she's ever been distraught, it's now because she's like kind of confused.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to actively take a side.
Uh-huh.
So she's just going to grow all the plants in the room.
Yeah, you know what? Sure. That makes
I think
sense.
that's
I
taking
applaud
some-
that.
So I will cast plant growth on
All right.
everything.
Everything. Yeah, that's fair.
Bear now has advantage.
Bear now
on
has
this
advantage on stealth rolls, and besides that, the fire is burning. Mostly everything else will be fine. I have a lot of questions about how that interacts with entanglement, but yeah, more plants start growing in the area. Carthian, it's your go.
Oh.
God.
Actually, one thing I will do before your turn, he's gonna take a legendary action in between there.
Sure.
He's gonna spend 2 legendary actions to use a spell. Laz, I think you can get an attack of opportunity on that, right? For spell casting? Or
Let me
5e?
check.
I don't. Yeah, go check for me. Meanwhile,
I think you
he's
need
gonna,
War
I mean,
War Master.
Sentinel is.
Yeah, I think you need like just an anti-mage thing you need.
Yeah.
So
It's. Let's see. Where are my features? Let me
Keeping it
show
simple,
you its features.
he's gonna.
I'm pretty sure I
cast-
don't because it's kind of 5e
Yeah.
is kind of cringe.
He's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself at 3rd level.
Oof.
Enemies that heal.
Okay.
That could have been worse.
That
could
could've been a lot worse.
Way worse.
Yeah, and now it's your turn, Carthian.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take that damage that he just took back. I'm going to charge. Oh.
I think you have reach. Am I crazy?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
you
I
do.
sure do.
Yeah, you do have reach.
Sorry, I'm hiding. I'm hiding. What's his name
A
again?
Biden.
That's fine.
He's
And,
used to it.
Stealthiest member.
yeah. With that, I am going to pull out my gun and advantage. Ooh,
16?
finally a bad one.
Ooh, that does not hit.
Oh,
What does charge do again?
Charge increases your damage.
Okay.
Because that was an advantage roll? Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh no! Well,
Ooh,
yeah, I
ow.
guess my 2
Not this time, yeah.
Yeah. I just back up and get ready to do it again.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. It is difficult terrain, but you have the movement anyways, because you're on the
You
wolf.
dog.
Yeah.
Your dog makes this possible for sure. Okay, layer action now.
Ugh.
As it starts up again, tremors begin to form.
what did the last tremors do?
The last tremor, they actually didn't do anything because I realized I couldn't use it yet.
Okay.
So, hang on, I forgot. They actually need to be on this initiative now because they matter. Okay, they're there. Good to know.
Where'd they come from?
Let's see. They're behind the wall. It's all good.
Lashy created one of them out of a little brother.
Ah, I see.
So the next thing that happens is as he begins to stand there, now what I was describing before, the ground around you begins to shake as almost tremors begin to form. The ground around you just shifts. Some of the planks start to snap as everyone within a 20-foot radius around here, which because we're drawing a lot of these already, I'm just going to display that.
Yeah.
Everyone basically here.
Everyone
in the entanglement already. You have to make a 15 strength saving throw or suffer bludgeoning damage and fall prone.
Oh my god, another strength check.
You guys do get +3.
Oh, plus three?
That's
Alright.
true.
Am I also making that strength
Nope,
check?
you're just out of range.
Cool.
Alright, so here's with my bonuses. Okay.
They get a +3
Still
to this.
pretty good.
Nope.
Oh,
Oof, that's not that bad.
damn, Tawny.
Tawny.
Yes!
Eleanor!
Okay.
Yeah! Eleanor managed to stay on her feet even though she's still stuck in the entanglement, which means she doesn't actually take the full weight of this thing. And it looks like everyone else was fine as well. Okay, that's great.
Oh, what about did Abiodun?
Oh, you're right, yeah.
Stealth master.
Stealthiest man.
Stealth master, stealthiest man in the world.
Why don't we have Baird?
Yeah, right? Oh, yeah, okay, so, poor Tawny. She's
God.
the only one who hits the ground prone and restrained as the vines start to suffocate her. She takes
jeez.
2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Oh! Oof!
Gosh.
Oh!
That's not great.
She's so
not good.
fragile.
She's so fragile.
Oh god, we gotta get her out of here.
Next up, it's Laz.
Okay, I just saw this motherfucker try to attack Eleanor, and I just saw him attack
Going beast mode?
Tawny. Okay. I'm thinking.
You have choices.
He
Many
is a
choices
caster.
to make. He is a cat. He seems pretty tough all the same, but yes.
God, is there a way to blind him?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't have.
Like, mechanically, as a paladin, I have no way to blind him, but...
Yeah, so, you could give it a shot.
Let me...
Currently, he's only got one eye exposed on his body.
Currently. The keyword currently. I need to break this concentration. I think it's best course
Yeah,
of action.
yeah.
I'm going to
Probably so,
channel
yeah.
divinity bonus action. What is the name of the thing? I always forgore.
You always prefer.
It's
Oath of Enmity or whatever.
yeah.
I think if there's a time to use enmity on
Yeah.
someone, it's this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget the name of it, but it is a feature. Yeah, it's the
Gain
I get
attack roll for
advantage.
creature
Yeah, it's
for-
enmity.
Yeah. Yep.
A dark crown of thorns appears hovering above his head as Laz raises his halberd and just goes in.
Yeah. Fair.
Oh.
Okay.
Sting
That misses.
does not hit.
Second one.
Mm-hmm.
Still got swings.
21.
That hits.
Smite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Oh my god.
I'm going to do a first level smite.
Yeah, fair. Wow.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So, your blow itself doesn't really bother him, but the holy energy strikes again, and it hits as true as it does against any opponent, really. As, you know, he sort of blocks his face a little bit as you kind of come in and blast him with holy energy.
And I cannot do a third one because I used my bonus action.
Yes.
That's okay.
So my,
It's still a concentration
need-
check. He could roll in
Yeah.
that one.
I need to check concentration real quick. I just want to double check. Like, I know the base DC is 10, but I want to know when it changes.
I think if it's like
Concentration.
I think if it's over no, it can't be over 10 because otherwise you'd never be able to beat it.
Some spells require to maintain concentration, blah, blah, blah. If a spell is maintained, blah, blah, blah. Cast, fuck off. The DC equals to 10 or half the damage you take.
Yes. So,
Okay.
he took 10 damage, so in total. So yeah, no, he rolls 10 anyways. Let's see.
Fail, 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 fail.
Wait,
Almost.
that was it would be 4 less. That still succeeds.
Yeah.
I used the wrong stat, but yes. Okay. So, he manages to keep the spell going. Tommy's turn.
Kill yourself, ma'am, please.
Oh man. Oh.
She is restrained, but she can still
She's
cast
restrained
spells.
and prone. I don't think that stops her from casting stuff though.
Yeah. she's got to
if
heal
it's
herself.
like if it's got
Yeah.
like somatic or what's the other one?
Mm-hmm.
If the spell has like somatic components or whatever, that might stop her. But
Yeah. Which means she can
A
only...
restrained creature's speed becomes 0, does not benefit from its speed bonuses. All attacks have disadvantage, and has disadvantage on dex. Nothing about spellcasting.
okay,
Yeah, so I think she'll be fine here. So yeah, she's just gonna cast Cure Wounds on herself. She's gonna cast it at slot 2, just because she has to, just in case, because she can't roll low right now.
Oh god.
Oh. You know,
Oh my
that already
God.
brings her up pretty high
Yeah.
again in her health total, though.
She's so squishy.
She's so squishy. Barrett.
All right. I'm restrained. So that means I probably can't like shoot or anything like that. Okay.
You have disadvantage, but you can still...
You would have disadvantage, but you could.
Yeah, disadvantage is not stellar at the moment. What I will do, actually, no, I didn't take that one. Oh, I'm a fool. All right, that's fine. As an action, I will use, blur.
Uh-huh.
So, let's see here. This just makes it so that people have disadvantage against me and all that jazz. To describe this, because I can't just, like, magic myself, Barrett reaches as best as he can up to his chest and slaps this weird little button, and a strobe light starts flashing over and over again. Lazarus, don't turn around, you will have a stroke.
Yeah, I was about to say Laz starts having a fucking seizure.
And then, I guess the next best thing I can do is, I will also then bonus action. I throw away the flamethrower. That's not useful right now. But I can burn one first level slot to use one of my other abilities yet again, which is, where did it go? Disinfectant disc. This doodad. I'm going to equip it to Baird. And so with that bonus action, everyone in the area gets 9 temporary hit points.
Woo!
Oh, nice.
Is that's on top
Even-
of the
No,
what
it
was
replaces. It replaces.
I see.
Yeah.
You take the highest. Temp HP does not stack. You just take the highest.
And it is for specifically like allies. Is how it do. And then I guess, do I now make a strength check at the end of the turn, or how does that work?
Yeah, you would make your strength tax. It should actually have been at the beginning of your turn.
Oh, okay. Saving throw, or no, it's a check.
Or yeah, you can make that roll. That's it. You have to succeed on a strength saving throw, or make a strength check. Yeah.
If it's a saving throw, it wouldn't be enough either way, no matter what.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
even if it was
so-
a saving throw, the +3, and if I use flash,
Oh, you have to. I forgot. You need to use your action to break this.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
why this spell's so good.
Yeah.
So you don't get to roll
Okay.
if you
Well,
did all those.
then I will just have that turn just to be like getting people some buffer on their health.
Okay.
Tawny.
So I'm at 72 maximum. Because why does that keep dropping?
Don't forget to give the NPCs the health person. I'll
weird.
fight you.
I guess I need to adjust my max hit points directly.
It's a very small little
There
bar
it is.
thing.
Okay, and then I'll put the 9 there. Okay, that should work. So now if I click on myself, yeah, that seems to work. Cool. All right, fixed it. Good. All right.
Okay. Give the NPCs how much HP again? It's 9.
9.
9
Nine.
temporary hit points.
All right, doing it. Okay.
As you pump us full of drugs.
Yes.
Yeah, basically what it is like this disc comes out and it just starts spritzing the area to just like remove the chemicals and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm breathing in.
Chemicals.
All right, that is all Barrett can do.
Okay. We're gonna go over to the wolf's turn now. And the first thing that needs to happen is the little
Inquisitor.
guy's got to make his check in order to see if he's, okay. So, so at the beginning of its turn, it can repeat the saving throw. So, its little brother's got like a 10. He's a 10 all the way down. So, this is gonna be 1d20, trying to beat a 15, I believe.
Come on, little
Okay,
brother.
hang on.
No.
Nope. So the wolf rounds. Oh wait, I'm forgetting the other thing it needs to do. Ability check.
No.
It does not break out of the entangle. Okay, Leshy's turn. Leshy looks across, and you notice that his bandages had started to break off over a point of time. He
it
seems to
comes.
be kind of, shifting around a bit, where he sort of just lets the robes go loose as he starts to shift around again. As a bonus action, he's going to activate an ability of his, which is simply transforming. His alternate form. He starts to shift and change. And as he does so, you notice his body starts to pop and shift. His size
Abidun also gets
was-
bonus hit points. Don't know if
Oh yeah, okay.
Sorry.
He starts to pop and extend outward almost, as his entire body was kept so closely held together by these multiple bandages and stitches. You realize now, sort of held together in a body larger than his own, now spilling out, multiple things begin to appear and pool out over time as he just gets bigger. He simply gets larger, and as all of the bandages snap and pool around him, you notice the figure underneath looking down at you. You see what you impacted when you cut through the head. You see eyes, plural, staring down at you as he looks directly down at all of you. And then, in that moment, he sort of twists over, and his maws almost seem to cackle out as lightning begins to form out around them, as they all howl and spark, and firing out immediately from him, he casts Thunder Wave at the highest possible level he can, 5th level, and he's gonna cast that right down on top of you guys. And
Human, thou art not.
He pops it down. Everyone, you need to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw right now.
You guys have +3.
Yup.
All right. Hey, Tommy,
I
how you
cannot
doing?
stress.
I was like,
this
oh my
enough.
god, Tawny.
No.
Oh, Barrett.
Barrett's okay.
Eleanor's okay.
Eleanor's okay.
Fucking god.
I'm gonna be out of this, but Tawny's gonna die if I don't.
Yeah, you have it.
Flash of
And bring her
inspiration
up.
gives her 4, gets it to 15.
Abby
She
Dune.
will get. Oh, Abby Dune. I can't help Abby Dune.
No, you can't help
matter
her.
Yeah,
them.
sorry, Abby.
Yeah.
He's stuffer. He's stuffer. He's stuffer.
what. But let's see here. How did you say throw on a fail?
The
And it's
fuck
pushed
thing
10
is that
feet away.
doesn't-
Yes, that is true.
Can do. Oh, on a failure though.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
So-
want to take that full damage because I was say that would maybe blast me out of restraint.
All right, so we're gonna roll the damage. First off, I'm gonna go down the list. Laz, did you get
Pass.
half? You passed. You take half of this.
Oh no!
Oh.
15?
Abudin
15's
takes,
not too bad.
Abudin
Yeah.
takes full. Oh, that was a very
Oh.
min roll, actually. So that's very lucky for him. Tawny takes half of this.
She doesn't want half.
14. Okay.
14.
Okay.
She's up.
Thank.
Oh, that would have killed her. Knocked her down at least. Eleanor is going to take half of this.
Now it's on, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh god!
15.
Luckily, she's sturdier than she looks. So
She's super. She's buff.
these
God,
two are
I mean,
knocked
she's not
back.
buff, but
They're actually knocked out, I believe. You guys, you, however, are all knocked back. You're still inside the entanglement.
isn't it
it's
on
better.
failure?
You might be free though. So, with that, his turn ends. And now it's Abudin's turn. As he just kind of on the ground, knocked down, he's gonna use an action to stand and then just fire 2 shots out.
Why can you get me out of the fucking restraint so we can fucking leave?
You know what? He's gonna help you. Make a strength. He's gonna make a strength roll to try to rip you out of here.
God, I hope he's got okay strength.
He doesn't.
He's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
Oh, he's a
dex
dex-based
fighter.
fighter.
Yeah.
Oh man,
He
he-
tries to rip, but the thorns grab you and almost keep you pulled down. They want to bring you back to the center.
Fucking magic!
I should turn this music down a bit. There we go. Okay. Now, with that in mind, the effect now is over.
is he at least bonus action his little sword to slash or something?
Oh yeah. He can do that. So he's
Yeah.
gonna do that. Let me just put him back to actually do this. Long sword attack. Let's go. This is magic damage too, so and it misses.
Oh Jesus!
Okay. Now
Give me that thing,
Eleanor's turn.
Ellie.
Ellie, she's gonna grab and drag Tawny back. Actually, just bring her
Smart.
1, 2,
Get her out of here.
3, 4, 5, and then just open the door, chuck her through, close the door again, and then she turns around and is he in range? 30 feet. I don't think he's in range. Nope.
50.
Yeah, okay, yeah, she can't really do too much else, unfortunately, so, now she'll throw a dart for disadvantage, every point counts. Yeah, she misses. Okay, so, yeah. Baird is very carefully considering his actions right now.
Oh, Baird, I don't think you go in, dude. Like,
He's just
My
outside
man.
of the F zone.
Yeah, he
My man,
naturally,
poison will not work on this man.
naturally just kind of crawls away,
That's
kind of
what I hear.
crawls and ducks behind, runs back, and he does, I'll make sure Tawny's okay.
honestly, yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
that's the move.
Yeah, honestly.
He's gonna go drag
Speedwagon
forward.
withdrawals, cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna remove those 2 from the combat right now.
Yep.
Just to speed things up. Cortina, it's your turn again. Combat rounds reset.
Is your intention to stay and fight or leave?
Oh boy, considering my position, I think we gotta leave.
Okay.
Or at
She's
least
going to-
get outside and kill him.
She's gonna cast Tidal Wave. And she's gonna push everybody out of.
Oh!
Yeah. Okay.
Look
Smart,
at
yeah.
you!
Yeah.
You're gonna get hurt, but
Yeah. At least
you
you'll
can
move.
leave.
Yeah. So good. Good. Cast tidal wave.
Okay.
You guys can choose to fail this. You know.
Yeah, because that'll actually move us.
Yeah.
Well, actually, so the only
Are
one
you
that's
filling the place up with water enough that we can climb up through the bone zone?
I
Potential-
could do that in theory.
I don't think so. So, out of curiosity, Laz and Ebidun are not restrained. I am.
Nope.
Do you have
Yeah. Yes.
something else that might just get me, like Vine Whip or
Or
Thorn Whip? I think it's called.
I do not. Thorn Whip's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Okay.
Could flood the entire room.
Honestly, if you can, I might be able to finally pull myself out soon, especially if Ebidun is like still tugging on them. You might be able to tidal wave your father back into the other room so he has to move further and shit. I don't know.
That's true.
You do.
I mean,
you.
he would be blocking the exit at that point.
He is right now, I'm pretty sure.
No, I mean like
Oh, right.
if we were to rise up to the next floor through
Yeah.
water, and he's in that southern room, he
I
would
guess I should
he would then
mention-
be rising up to the point where he would be blocking the door.
I guess
Yeah.
I should mention this. Me and Carthian are in full plate.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah. I mean,
It would be bad.
you know what it boils down to? Do what you want. We'll roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. we'll roll.
You know what?
Football.
I don't have Vine Whip, but I can do Grasping Vine.
That's true.
Oh, that one. That's the
Yeah.
one. Grasping Vine.
So, to you.
And you can choose to fail.
I will choose to fail.
All right, you'll be pulled 20 feet directly towards Cortina,
All right, yeah, and then watch
or
out.
wherever the vine is.
So-
Yeah. Okay.
I'll act if that's the case. Then
Yeah.
I will leave.
Yeah. All right. Okay, you do so. You leave. Move as far as you can. If you can get to the stairs, I'll move you to the next level.
Oh,
In
the
fact,
door's closed. That's why.
yeah.
Yeah, it just fumbles out and it's like, "Ah, thanks. Ugh. Guys, we're going outside. We can't fight him in here.
Oh, if it's sorry, just remembered the disinfecting disc. When does it proc?
Beginning of turn, I think.
So heal up the damage whomever is still in here and starts to turn in the
Yeah,
disc.
but we'll get to that in a second as Cortina's turn goes back. Carthian, it's your go.
Okay, so what's our plan is to get the fuck out of here at this moment, right?
Yeah, fight him in the outside.
Yeah, we can't fight him in
So-
here.
Could Lupescu... Because Lupescu is not going to fit through this door. That's just not gonna seem to happen. So could we jump up to the next floor?
Yeah. You get. I'm gonna have Lupescu make an
How tall is the
acrobatics
next floor?
or athletics, honestly. Check. Let's see. It's kind of high up there, but also Lupescu's got a tree to kind of bounce off.
Yeah.
Of. So I'm gonna give him advantage on this because this is like easy wolf shit.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah, puppy.
All right, yeah. You're gonna get up there, so I'll just remove you from the map then.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Bear looks up.
Good
Carthian, we're
guy.
he's gone. Shit. All right. How you doing? Laz, we're leaving. Come on.
All right, Laz, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cover for their escape.
Yeah,
have a plan.
It makes sense. Abudun would go after you, so you kind of have to. Okay, so
Hopefully,
what's your plan?
I'm gonna English. Brain is overloading. Sorry.
That's fine.
Disinfectant disc. What do I roll for? Heal?
So it only activates when I use a bonus action, so you've still got whatever that is.
I see.
Yeah. So you could
Got it.
hold your turn until after me, where I could crack it again to get you more hit points, and then I can do my shit and bail.
I see.
All right.
I'm going to step over here. Why doth thou remove my helmet, GM?
I didn't actually. It just kind of happened. Anyways,
That's weird.
that is weird. Go for it.
I am going to bonus action cast
I'm
Divine
still wearing a
Favor.
helmet on mine.
You're gonna cast.
Yeah, I
what?
changed it back. Divine Favor.
Okay.
It gives my weapon 1d4 radiant damage on hit. And last time I used it, you rolled it as it becoming magical. I don't know if you want to keep that rolling.
That is how. If it changes the way magic works there, then it does count.
Sweet.
Okay.
Anything that modifies magically becomes a magic weapon. So.
This my
That is
changed again.
strange. Anyways, yes. Continue. Don't worry.
Anyways, murder.
About it. Yes.
Advantage.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay.
Second one. That's also a hit. So I'm going to... Laz infuses his halberd with electricity and steps forward. This creature just tried to harm the person he owes everything he is to. He's not gonna take that lightly, as I am going to crit,
And then smite.
divine smite, damage. Oh wait, versatile. No, it's just damage. Plus 1d8, crit. Whoo!
Okay.
Yeah.
And 68 is so much damage.
All right. All
Oh,
right.
Actually, are insane,
no, you
man.
rolled 2 more d8. You only rolled
Yeah,
68.
that
If
was-
it's 48, it's supposed to be 8 d8. So yeah, 2 more d6 or 2 more d8.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, it already said rolled critical. The damage die already had calculated for the critical hit.
Oh Christ, it is a
Yeah.
critical. Holy
yeah,
shit.
it already counted. It already counted for it there. I see it. It said radiant critical hit damage.
Yeah,
Like it's already in the divine side. So that is that
Oh.
27 is with the bonus.
Yeah, I
Okay,
rolled
my
2d8
apologies.
for smite.
Yeah.
I read that
so,
wrong.
No,
Okay, yeah, no worries. So that was a very exciting moment. But yeah,
it's
so
68.
the
68.
lightning infused sword smacks into it, and the lightning
Halberd.
almost arcs halberd, yes, almost arcs off of it, almost non-effective. But then the damage from that radiant smite tears through and causes a gash to blow away from the entities. He almost smacks against the wall, being pushed back ever so slightly before adjusting himself. Breathing heavily, his eyes look up at you, infuriated.
You've made a mistake. Goes in for the second thrust, right at where the throat would be.
Yeah, you kind of pierce in, it cuts in, and then his neck almost seems to form around it.
I
as he
almost
shoots in.
forgot.
Force.
Yeah,
Yeah.
force.
D4 slash R 2d4 slash R 1d4. 6 and 3, so 9 in total.
9 in total. All right. And all right. Okay. You punch in, and that's a pretty good turn, Laz.
Thank you.
Legendary action.
Run! Legendary action.
Yes. His turn's gonna pop up. He's gonna use his legendary action, which
Kill me instantly.
So, oh man, this is an interesting reaction. I don't think that would work. I think that's a really tough one. Laz, what do you consider yourself?
A humanoid? But
Yeah.
not a human.
Not a human, but a
if
humanoid.
anything, he would be a news.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, you'd be an aberration then, yeah?
yeah. I think
Yeah,
it'd be
an
something
aberration.
like
That's
that.
perfect.
Okay, it's good to know.
Hunter's
yeah.
mark.
Yeah.
He's a 19th level ranger. With preferred enemy aberrations. Fuck you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So,
I'm pretty sure I
Wait.
have his attention now.
yeah, he's going to raise a hand up, and he's going to channel a spell, and with magic, just like a pulse, as the more feral parts inside of you almost tense and pull themselves back and shrink
Hold
into
person?
himself.
Hold monster.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No. He used that spell slot already. So he can't do that. You're so lucky. Okay. So
Oh
instead,
god, that would have been really bad.
that would have been really bad. Instead, he's just
I
going
would
to
still get a
cast Cure
save, but-
Wounds at 4th level.
Yeah, fair. I mean, the fact that he's healing again, I feel like we're actually making some decent progress here.
Yeah. All right. Wailing Wolf turn.
Oh, did Barrett not go?
Oh, yeah, Barrett, you're right. Yeah, Barrett, go.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Barrett's gonna drop down to one knee. Let's see here, where am I?
Activate his jet boots.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I'm just gonna shoot at him a couple times. These are magical, because that's just how my
Because
gun
of
do.
the, peculiarity.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
And then I'll
Crunchy.
just do the second shot.
Okay,
Okay.
first one hits.
Classic Baird. All right.
Yeah.
And then
It's the recoil.
so 15 magical. I think it's
Okay.
considered piercing damage.
Yep, that works.
Yes.
You pierce into him, and the bullets seem to find purchase, causing blood to spill out of his form.
Yeah. Barrett is then going to scurry. He's not going to fully run out just yet. Because well, actually, if I can get to here. No, that's difficult terrain. I can't. Okay. So he will get to there. And that
Okay.
will be his go, because I can't bonus action shoot again. No. So, I guess what I'll do then, just in case it makes her day a little better, I will use the disinfectant disc in case it's a higher number.
Okay, yeah.
Disinfectant, healing.
If Tawny lost 10 hit points,
No, it's not better. So unless she's taken damage, but 7.
Okay. That'll get Tawny and Eleanor a bit back up again. Okay. So next up, let's see how this goes.
Fucking wolves.
First,
heretic.
Oh,
no.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no,
that
that's
should have been
good.
me!
He's free. He's
That
free.
was
He's free.
that was the mushroom getting free of itself. And manages to retain its form again as it almost pops down and grabs the other one, and they go run and dig into the ground.
Get out of here.
Time to leave.
It's time to leave. Which means it's it's just Leshy's turn now. On Leshy's turn, you see his flesh start to knit and pull itself together again, as it sort of seems to reform ever so slightly.
Wow.
Ew.
As his form, you see very clearly how his form seems to re-knit wounds, teeth grinding themselves like stitches shut on flesh, stopping bleeding and staunching wounds. As he
I guess
takes
he
a
is built
step
different.
forward. And
Opportunity attack.
Go for it. I don't give a shit.
Don't you guys wish you were all like this?
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
12.
All right, he brushes aside the halberd as his maws open up and he darts forward with a bite.
17 Constitution. Oh no.
I have really good con.
Okay.
I shouldn't have said that. I feel
Yeah.
like I shouldn't have said that.
Well, we gotta see if he
Hey,
hits first.
hey, you just rolled like shit twice, so you're owed something.
So, 21 hit.
Currently, yes.
Okay.
By 1.
So roll Constitution save. I'm gonna roll the damage normal.
Oh,
fuck me.
All right, you
my
take
words.
15 damage from the bite, and then the other formula is about to come in play as you feel a part of your arm get torn straight off and blood starts pooling out as you start losing some of your form rapidly.
Wait, losing some of your form?
What did you
as
mean by
you're
this?
bleeding, but he doesn't really have blood. Oh, I'm sorry. I actually don't worry. You don't take that immediately.
What is this?
At the start of what happened here is it just bit a part of your arm off. You're bleeding uncontrollably. You're gonna keep taking that at the beginning of every one of your turns until it's stitched up.
Fucking awesome. Christian, is he immune to acid?
As the acid spills out forward onto his body, you notice that his body almost seems to just flick it away unaffected. Yes.
Oh no.
Cool.
That's not great.
And here comes the second one. Well, the second one's a claw attack coming at you. It sweeps in, hitting you as the claw tears away a chain link of your armor.
Oh my
dealing 15
god,
more
these
damage.
rolls.
Chunky. I'm good.
Okay.
Don't worry about me.
All right, Abudun's turn. As he quickly steps back, fires 2 shots, and his sword's gonna attack as well. As he's making a good retreat while firing to try whatever he possibly can. Oof! Abudun, your rolls always suck.
You look cool.
Your rolls always suck.
Oh.
Jesus.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just get this sword
That's
swinging.
Dog shit.
Yeah. Nothing that he throws at him seems to link. That doesn't do damage. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
you're good.
As he just like
Look
full
at
on.
that dice!
Yeah. He full on steps back. He manages to get up to the door, but can't quite get out of the room on time.
Yeah.
But he does put his hand on Eleanor's back, and as her turn starts, he just shoves her through the door. So she starts. She quickly moves up and just bolts for it. As these two are also running out. So.
Out
Yeah.
of curiosity, Maya is an incredible ranger, and I'm firing my gun multiple times.
Oh,
Does
she knows. Yeah, she's aware of
Got it,
things.
got it. Cool.
Yeah, we're good. Keep in mind that it'll take time for her to get
Yeah,
in. These
of
are
course.
technically very
Absolutely.
quick rounds.
Yep, absolutely.
But, yeah, Cortina.
I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah, you go up the stairs.
I
Good to
said-
know.
We said we were leaving.
Yep. So you go up the stairs. Take you off the combat tracker for a second. As Carthian is
Crossbows.
also crossbows. Shoot your crossbows, buddy.
Hey, pew, pew, pew.
Here, I'll even I'll put you down on the map just in case there's any problems with that for a second. So yeah, you can shoot your crossbows.
You're like hanging upside down from
Yeah, that
Lupescu's
hits.
tail.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damage. I don't expect it to be stellar, but you know, hey.
Hey, damage is damage. Every little bit helps.
And attack 2.
Okay. Then yeah, that'll be attack 2 doesn't hit. First one hits. That's gonna do a tiny bit of damage.
Yeah.
So let me just mark that off really fast as he takes.
Laz's helmet keeps slipping off.
And yeah, you're just doing what you can. Good job. Laz,
So
your turn.
hard to get out of this room.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. God, I don't think I should bite this thing,
I would not bite that
Yeah,
thing.
that's probably not a good idea.
but it might be
Catch
funny.
anything I don't
though.
already have.
Yeah.
I think funny. You know what? Go for it.
But my teeth aren't magical. My teeth aren't magical.
Yeah,
true.
stick with a sword, stick or a halberd.
Yeah, and your acid won't damage. So yeah.
I'm like looking through my spells, quotation marks, like, I don't know what I could do here.
Okay, I think I have a
Okay. What's
pretty
your plan,
solid
buddy?
strategy. First, I'm going to double check my character sheet.
Yep.
All right.
For the last
Bonus
time.
section, beautiful. Let's go again. Same verse, second verse, same as the first.
Yo!
Let's fucking go!
A tale of 2 Lazaruses.
I'm going to roll the damage outright because, God,
Yeah.
this was beautiful. Here's the crit.
Okay.
All right.
I already included the D4,
Yep.
the extra D4.
Nice. Okay.
So here's the smite.
No. Okay. Yeah. Good for you.
Jesus!
Oh, baby! You smite that bitch hard! You fucking slam his ass against the door.
As the lightning strikes, Laz steps forward with his halberd and goes in for another one.
Another
Another
one.
one.
Another one.
18 hits.
That just hits.
Yes!
Oh boy, he got chunky.
Uh, Normal hit. That's
All right.
just a 6 plus 1d4 plus a level 1 smite.
yeah,
all
I mean,
your
honestly,
smites.
burn it all.
Just throw him out.
Beautiful.
Okay, that was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 22 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to now,
Mm-hmm.
to enact my master plan,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to teleport with Misty Step to the second floor.
Ah, yeah!
Look at you!
Good shit.
And if I can't quite reach it, I do have climbing speed. So,
Okay, yeah.
so yeah, I'm gone. Sayonara,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
And that's a lot of smites. I don't think it's updating on your spell book, by the way. 'Cause I only see a few then.
I used 2 level 2 smites, and that was my last level 2 spell slot for the Misty
Okay,
Step.
so you're at 0 level 2s.
I'm at
and I
0
think
level
you're at-
2s, and I'm at 2 level 1s.
All right.
Damn, you
good.
still
I'm
have
just gonna
a
update
couple
that.
ones
Yeah.
left?
You
Damn, I
still
really
have,
thought.
You
Yeah.
have some good shit, yeah. All right, Barrett.
Well,
One day.
Oh shit, I forgot.
You've already
Oh, no,
gone,
I
my
didn't
friend.
forgot. I didn't
Oh, you
forgot.
didn't? Okay, good.
Barrett.
Barrett.
Barrett's gonna shoot twice and then bail.
Yeah, go for it.
Boop.
Oh, that was a tease! All right, that misses.
And then.
That hits.
Yes.
All right, so magic
Fuck him
damage
up.
once again.
Okay.
Ugh,
9.
not that much.
right,
how's
you do
this?
hit.
How's this thing looking?
He got
He's in rough shape.
blasted. He's pretty rough. He got blasted back pretty hard.
I forgot about the bleed damage. Can you roll that for me?
Yes. I will roll that for you right now. As you're gonna take. Damn, where did it go? There it is. Yeah, you take only
Much
7
better.
damage. Much better.
Yeah, and I can't
Yeah.
bonus action any of my other garbage unless I think having this health bubble. Yeah. Okay. Barrett looks at Ebon. We're leaving. Come on, and he is going to
Right.
sprint through the. Oh, that's right. Gotta go through here first, and then boop, 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 and that's my movement.
Okay.
Anyway, so there we go.
I'll
My
just mark that
movement.
you've gone. Oh, that no, I brought her back. No. Oh yeah, you fucking leave. His turn. He immediately gains 10 life.
Yep.
And you hear a howl from above, and he stops and he turns around as the fire begins to eat away at the door, and he turns back. And Abidun's like doing a full retreat, and he kind of stares for one moment, and then Leshy dips back, falls in this room, and slams the door shut as it almost shakes off the rickety door stand. And then when he's gonna do something, Abidun won't see that, and Abidun's just gonna fucking turn around. He calls his sword out, flies onto his back, and he's just fucking gone. He leaves as we go. Yeah.
And then for the room, did he go back into the room that I lit on fire, or?
Yes, he did.
And can we see in there?
Should
Not
be able
yet.
to look down into it.
For a reason I will explain shortly. There's a bit of a problem with that.
Oh.
As we head back, let me just
To the bone
activate.
room.
Into the bone room. I didn't preload this like a fool, but
I love
I'll get
bone.
you all there, and then so people have begun to move through, and you noticed as you advance there is a extremely high amount of smoke floating out
yeah,
through the room
makes
that has
sense.
begun to pool at the very top of the building. As inside, Maya approaches and is like, "What the hell?"
I had some sort of mask to cover my face.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah.
From all
The
of
smoking
this.
inhalation's not a problem for everyone, because everyone has something, even if their icon doesn't quite show it.
So,
But-
here's a weird question. Smoke
Yeah.
provides cover, right?
It does.
Not for me.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sharpshooter.
That's true, yeah.
So,
okay.
So Barrett might be able to still take, because I'm gonna take pot shots as I'm running.
All right, yeah, sure thing. You can absolutely do that, as I need to roll for something secretly really fast.
Yeah, of course.
Because he's doing something when no one's looking. And then we'll be good to go.
Gross.
Yeah, pretty gross. We'll just cast
There's a
this
time and a
really
place,
fast.
but
All right, we're going to cast this really fast.
Houses, destruction, explosion, 5th level spell.
Destroy housing.
Destroy house.
Okay.
The
so,
economy!
No, not the
say.
economy.
No,
This
not the
bastard!
government.
Okay, I'm just gonna. We're kind of chase sequencing it right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quickly just kind of like, everyone say what they do, everyone move, and then I'm going to have him act every time he doesn't. So if you're just moving, go for it. I know all of these are kind of just moving right now because they can't really see what's going on.
I'm going to climb on the wall, and I'm going to lay on hands myself for 20 to stop the bleeding.
Okay, you do that.
good
Heal yourself
stuff.
20 and stop the bleeding.
Let's see here. As Barrett is sprinting, I'm gonna keep just taking pot shots down below at him.
All right. You can kind of see his form beyond the shadow, and with your sharpshooting
He was
ability,
pretty
you make
hurt.
out where
You
he was. Yeah, you can absolutely do some good damage here. So give some shots off.
If you can, like, he will probably heal himself even if you couldn't kill him.
-5.
That
Damn!
misses. It misses. You take a good shot, but it misses as it barely whizzes past his head with a strong shot.
All right.
Did everyone else move and do stuff?
That's just a
hits.
regular shot. All right.
Yep.
So then I will do the damage on that. So another 14 magical damage. And then I think at this point, because I'm not going to use these spell slots for anything else, quite frankly, I will burn another first level spell slot to deactivate the disinfectant disc, whips it off, throws on the underbarrel that does force damage. So I can't do -5 on this, so. Oh, fuck, a duck baird. I need rolls, man.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh. So,
Get on your GM mindset. It's the only way.
I know.
okay. His turn pops up. Well, unless anyone else has anything else they're doing if they're moving. Like, you already used your lay on hands. Carthene, if you fire, to be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I don't think it would help, but yeah, you never know.
You never know. Just give him 2 shots.
Attack, disadvantage.
What would stop his regeneration?
Yeah, and then attack, disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And just jump over and
So, Barrett.
Yeah.
As you're going, let's see how to do this. Yeah. Okay. As you begin to kind of move out again, what is this? What is the best thing to do here? Okay, I think I know. He's going to cast Entangle directly on top of you.
Sick fuck.
As oh, I need to make him appear for a second so that I can use this. Hang on.
hello.
Hello. Let me just cast that again. I'll not consume because this time, like, I already used it once. So yeah, that's gonna land right on top of Abudun as plants start to rip out of the wood and the gears, and everyone starts to get held just ever so slightly.
Oh, I think I know what he's doing. Oh no.
Yeah. So
It's gonna break the.
No, he's gonna turn on the conveyor belt.
That is a
Anyways.
stage hazard.
let's don't worry about that part. As that forms directly there. Let me actually put it on a
Strength
spot.
saves.
Got it.
Strength saves from everyone.
Oh god. Oh, come on, Barrett. I need good rolls from you, my guy. Oh my god.
Oh, no!
Just shy.
Just fail. Oh shit. Oh shit.
And I don't have any more flash of inspiration.
Oh, Baird, you did it.
Chad.
Eleanor failed.
Yeah, I mean,
Lies.
Oh, Tawny, thank God. You succeeded, which is the only way you probably would have ever done this.
hey!
So, as she goes, she looks back and she doesn't know what to do here because everyone here is already, fucking falling apart, and she's just like, shit. And she takes a second to look back and forth. She tries to figure out what the correct thing to do here would be, and what is her solution? Can she actually even help anyone in this case? Ooh, that would probably be very good in the situation. Okay. She casts Beacon of Hope, which means that everyone in her choice and range for the duration, for 1 minute, has advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Okay.
Wow.
That's
She
really
channels
good.
that out.
Pretty
And then she's going to move
Yup, get out of here.
10, and then over there. And she's not going to do that. Barrett runs, he kind of peeks down, he kind of darts over. That's 10, 20, 30, because this is difficult. So he can't actually get too far. But he does pull out a knife, and he tosses it down. Disadvantage here, as he's just going to try a fucking throw and see what happens. He's going to lose this knife, but I mean... Nope, that doesn't hit. It flaps out. God fucking damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice
everyone-
job, dipshit. What about us?
Shut the fuck up! I was trying! God!
That knife could have cut us free. Idiot.
I have...
Not how magic works.
Maya steps over and arcs one leg on the edge here, and she's gonna make 3 attacks at once, all disadvantage, of course. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect anything,
Yeah.
but still, it kind of sad. Yeah, all of them kind of miss hitting gears or otherwise as the smoke gets into her eyes.
They hit the spot between gears, because that could still be helpful if
Yeah.
he decides to.
Yeah.
If he decides to
Maybe.
bust out some equipment.
Toter Skolem Hilo picks up Tani and then picks up Alrock. Protect! And then steps on back and moves out and presses out through the door and just kind of brings him outside.
Oh, we could have really used that goddamn robot.
Not, yeah, kind of. On the end of that turn, I'm gonna have him pop a legendary action,
Yep.
and then anyone else gonna do anything?
Are we on initiative?
It's more just open. I'm letting you guys go and letting him go, unless you want to re-engage him. It's an escape sequence, so things are kind of moving quicker here.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
What are you thinking, Laz?
Oh, it's still on private, damn.
I may have a way to free y'all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, do you
So-
do you have bless?
I do, but if I
What's the
cast
point?
blast, I will lose my divine favor. I could try to melt the plants with my acid.
Yeah, you could try that.
It is magical
It
though.
is
which
magical though, so it's magical. I don't think that'll work.
I'm
So
gonna try and
Yeah.
leak
Yep.
it.
yeah, in this case, you're kind of bless would be a good option because then they'll all at least get a bonus on their rolls there.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move.
So I
I'm gonna
should say,
fucking-
it's a strength check, not a saving throw. They have to make to get out of it.
Oh, got it.
But blast does give plus a d4 for checks too.
Okay, I only saw attack roll and saving throw, but
I'm willing to believe that it doesn't. Do
I'm willing to
skill checks.
believe it. Yeah,
We can read.
yeah, I did. It's so
Yep.
okay.
Oh, it is a
Yeah, it's,
attack and saving throw. Interesting.
Yep.
Excellent.
Sad.
Yeah, so I'd save that then.
Shit.
You could cast Bane on him so that if someone else hits him like Barrett, he has a chance to fail a bit
Bane?
more as concentration.
I-
Burn!
Could, or I could re-engage him.
You could.
How many Misty Steps do you have left? I thought you were around.
0.
Right? Oh, what are you gonna do, Mr.
The
Paladin?
plunge attack is the most reliable move in the game.
We need to get people out. Can I try to like yank someone out from the
You could
vines?
definitely, you could definitely do that. I'd let you make a strength check against the vines for them.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Keep in mind it's difficult terrain, so I don't know.
I walk on walls.
Yeah,
There's really
fine.
there's no walls
yeah, that's
over
true.
here.
That's true. But you could walk on that pillar, maybe. Yeah, I think you could get to Baird. He's out already. What am I talking about? Yeah.
I mean, your halberd has reach. Maybe you can like.
Ha! You know what? Yeah, I'll reason that. Do it. Your halberd has reach. You could try to use that to kind of cut them out. Go for it.
If you could
get
get me
Ellie
out,
out.
I could shoot him.
That's true. Favoritism versus tactics, my friend. What'll it be?
I have 2 attacks.
This is a check, though. I am going to at least enforce
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm fuck.
What would Laz do?
What will
He would
that
save
do?
Eleanor. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No?
Go for it. It's fair. Go for it.
He is a simp. He is a
Yes,
simp.
absolutely. He's our simp, okay? We need him. Okay, she's broken free. She gets out. Good. Okay, yeah. So she breaks out. Thanks. Oh, she gets up, pulls herself loose, and oh, okay. She will move, and she kind of peeks over, and she just tosses a flask down there, and she doesn't need to see because she knows the general area, and that's all she needs. So she tosses it down, blasts it open, and unfortunately, she confirms it now. The poison damage that she activates does not affect him.
Yep. Makes
And
sense.
she dunks back that way and just starts running for it, getting that far just about. All right. So, I think that's everyone. So, yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
because I already did my like shooting and stuff.
Did
Yes.
Abaddon go?
No, he didn't. I'll give him some shots.
Infinite
He's
stealth.
so fucking stealthy, man.
I thought he was restrained.
He is restrained. That's it. Yeah.
No.
So,
So
he
you
would
can at
have
least try to get
disadvantage.
out.
Yeah, he'll try to get out. Okay, he crawls himself forward and just goes for it.
Oh, Abby dude.
Oof, he's stuck. As things continue on, now Leshy gets his thing. He gets the thing he can do. You feel a shaking and a twisting as another thunder wave just bursts out from underneath you, and you can feel it blast the environment underneath you for a moment. As
Okay, y'all motherfuckers better. I'm giving you a +3 here. Don't get knocked down, okay?
But
Yep.
I get up again.
If you
Okay.
get knocked down, I'm gonna have to go after y'all.
Saving throw +3. Oh god.
Yes!
yes, Abby Dune. Oof.
Oh no.
So he takes full. You take half of what I'm about to roll after this.
But
Uh-huh.
during because of Abaddon's angle, he probably is not gonna get thrown into the.
We don't
Yes,
know.
absolutely. We don't. Well, here's the thing. I do
If it's
kind of
centered
understand
here-
the angle. Yep, it's gonna result in him getting flown. Actually, he's gonna land here. Barrett, you passed.
We're gonna have to roll grenade trajectory.
Yeah, Barrett, you passed. So you don't roll and land on the gears and start falling.
Yeah. So
but yeah,
do I take half of the 22, I presume?
you take half of the 8 that he rolled. He rolled bad for your damage. Yeah, so you
awesome.
only take 4 from that.
Hell yeah.
And now, yes, I activate the layer action, and Barrett, you start to move. The entanglement, the vines, and everything. You feel them start to shift as everyone starts to move in one direction or another. As the machines start activating,
Can I sentinel?
Sentinel the machines?
Yeah.
Fuck it, why not? Yeah, you can get the one that's about to slam down on Barrett right now.
Yeah.
That would be most helpful.
I'm gonna grab my. Sorry. My warhammer, which is made of entirely of metal, and I'm going to jam it in the
All right,
mechanism.
just make me attack roll. Aim for like a 16 DC.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. So you successfully jam it. I need Barrett, Baird, and Abudan to make dex checks now.
Okay.
Dex saves, I should
dex
say.
save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm.
Oh my God, Baird! Oh, the rogue failing the dex save at this moment.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You're probably gonna fall prone because of the sudden movement.
Oof. Yeah. Okay. So Barrett, luckily you don't get crushed because of this, but you do end up moving 5 feet, and you end up here. Baird goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lands in, and the grinders activate.
Oh
as
no!
He takes 5d10 damage.
Woo! Okay, that's
Oh god.
that's actually
Very average.
Yeah, he screams out in pain as his arm is caught in between and is immediately crunched as his bones start to snap. He is not dead, however.
Oh, God.
Abidun takes 3d10 for the crusher that's about to... Oh, I didn't roll for him. God damn it, he's so stealthy! And this is his thing.
I
He's
barely see him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No!
Oh,
What's with these saves?
Everything's been going to shit. He takes a little less from this. He takes 13. Oh god, he's so low. His leg is slammed down on as he also moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the okay. Your guys' go. Everyone can go and do something now.
Okay.
Jesus.
I know exactly what I want to do.
Okay.
So all these gears
Children.
are like running around, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna throw my whole ass crossbow right in the middle of them.
Okay.
Like I don't expect an arrow to be enough to stop
Yeah.
them from
Mhm. Yeah.
crunching, but maybe
Okay.
my crossbow might.
All right, I'm going to say we're going to roll a percentile 50-50. Roll under a 50 and it stops for a round before it snaps the damn thing.
Okay.
Cool.
So roll
There are chairs and shit around you.
You did it. It's under 50. The entire thing grinds to a stop as you hear the gears starting to crick and turn as you hear your crossbow splintering bit by bit as the metal piece is the last thing left standing, but that thing's not going to last much longer.
Hey, Barrett, remember that time we had that heart-to-heart conversation where you told me that you didn't want to die?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
are you?
I'll vine him out of this
Nice,
situation
yeah.
You got fucking
and
vine
towards
him.
the door.
I forgot to put you down here, but yeah, you are. I'm going to put you by the door, Cortina, since
I mean,
I did
Bear
further.
is
Yeah.
in the worst spot, but
he'll get out himself. You
I
pull
don't care.
Barrett. Yeah, you pull Barrett and you pull him right out there. Okay.
I know you don't care. That's why I'm fine with
Barrett's
it.
like, what? I was okay. What about Baird?
Well, the machine should have stopped at this point, so
Barrett is crawling over the stopped machine as Eleanor pulls him up. Baird is like, she quickly pulls him back and then just jumps over and guides him this way and gets him to the door and out. Maya's gonna take some more shots. She's gonna take 3 shots and then see what happens here.
Yeah.
Let's
Barrett
see.
will
Activate
also
my
like
track
run up to the
card.
ledge with her.
Yeah, go for your shots as well. None of hers hit, unfortunately.
Oh damn.
17, fucking 17.
Do I go for the -5s? I don't
Do
think
you?
so. I don't think so.
He's likely
so-
been
Yeah, I think
recuperating
just shoot him.
the entire time. We should leave.
Fuck a duck, Barrett.
ugh.
Jesus
His
God.
regeneration only triggered after he hit half health, though. I
Yeah.
don't think he can fully heal.
I'm gonna use the underbarrel. Come on, Barrett.
All right.
There
that
we
hits.
go.
Okay.
Get a shot.
So this is force damage. So he will take 8 force damage.
All right, you see a form shift and get knocked back as okay. That's good. And then as that, Maya just steps back and fucking runs out the door. And yeah. So,
Yeah, Barrett's Barrett's gonna wait until everyone is like out
Yeah.
before because he can keep
Yeah.
shooting.
Yeah, same idea.
yeah, Laz,
Yeah, Laz, I can just double move and.
yeah.
I'm-
So, yeah, super fair.
Can I get to Abidun?
Yes, you can.
Yeah. How he's fucked up, right? Like fucked
He's
up.
fucked up.
He's
Yeah.
fucked up.
He has 5 health left.
Yikes.
He's also mostly out of the danger zone.
I'm gonna keep my lay on hands to help people who get downed.
Yeah.
I am
fair.
how
Do you have a spell
how
slot
much
you
is
could
a Yeah, how much is a Cure Wounds do
It's like
again?
1d8 plus your spellcasting ability.
Yeah, which is my Charisma plus 3.
My charisma.
11? 11 for a single spell slot?
Yeah,
Uh,
potentially.
yeah. No, he got Blast. He, by Tawny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're right.
You're
Yes,
gonna hope.
it's still active. Good.
Yeah, slap him with 11.
Yep. All right. He goes up to 16.
Yeah,
All right.
And my movement, not too close to the grinder, but
Yeah. You're off
Yeah,
the grindy parts now.
get your asses out of here, please.
Okay. His turn goes by, and for this turn, it's silent as Barrett. You notice he squishes and shoves his way into the other room, which is obscured by the walkway you're on right now.
Yeah, shit.
So that's his turn. He's gonna do something while you can't see, and yeah. So, what are you gonna do on this turn now?
Oh, let's see here. I don't know if this is a feasible thing to do. Barrett understands mechanisms and how engineering works pretty damn well. He does it all the time. Is he able to find a sweet spot that, like, if he hit that with enough damage, that it would just fuck up the whole machine?
That one small gear. spinning
Yeah,
out the big ones.
you might be able to do it. I'd say it has about 20 HP.
Or
The smallest gear.
actually, which gears are above the room he's in right now?
Okay. So, the far right of the room where the gears start to pitter off.
Yeah.
If you want to, you can make an investigation to see what the right one to hit would be. That might collapse the room or at least stop the machine and all that. So give me an
Yeah.
investigation roll.
I am good at investigation.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Okay,
he's like,
two.
maybe I
Yeah,
can.
yeah. All right.
Maybe I can
So
cave this
you find one.
motherfucker in.
Yeah, you can cave this motherfucker in. Go for it.
All right, I will.
I'm gonna say 20 HP. You gotta kill that gear before it drops.
Okay.
It's like a static. It's like DC 12. I'm pretty sure you'll hit.
Okay, so I gotta hit it first.
You hit it.
No, I can't. I'm at
14.
second
Another shot. No!
No,
Oh, my
so the gun
God.
jams, he bitches and moans, but he's got the underbarrel.
Yeah, so you just put that aside as one shot, jam, fire, you hit because it's only DC 12 to hit the gear, you shoot one more time, it's enough damage, the gear collapses down, the room is crushed as this fucking thing just falls down and crushes onto him as I'm gonna roll the damage for you really quick as that all slams on down and does about
Father Smoothie.
Father Smoothie in the very room from earlier. So we're gonna see. That's gonna be there we go. Basically the same damage as the Crusher since he's getting crushed. He is slammed down on top of him. You notice a screaming wild form as things are collapsing. You see him frantically turning and trying to collect stuff, and in that moment, angered, his eyes shoot up, and he aims up and fires with a legendary action at you. One thing. He almost talks this ectoplasm at you as some phlegm flies out at you directly.
Motherfucker spit on you.
This motherfucker spit on you. Let me do this. So that's gonna be an attack roll. Let's see.
This is at disadvantage because I have
That is true.
blur and it's strobe like
and
hell.
it's smoky even, and it seems like the smoke in this way doesn't actually, in a direct attack, unlike the other shit he's been doing, the smoke is kind of fucking with his eyes. So let's see. Oh, that was so close. Yeah, it belts and you notice it instantly like solidifies and sticks. That would have put your ass to the floor and just
Yeah.
kept you there. But yeah, you managed to not. You can still move.
All right, well, I had to move to get there, so.
Yeah. All right. So, okay.
I remember the witch mentioning she would try to help us or something, fight together. I've been thinking that she couldn't interfere because of his hallowed ground kind of thing, so I'm
Yeah.
hoping outside she will be a little bit more useful.
You should go. You
I
should go
hope.
figure that out right now.
Yeah.
Hey, it's your dad. It's your fucking problem.
I'm
Oh.
leaving.
You fucking walk out. All right. You guys can all leave now.
Yep.
He's too preoccupied, so you all just step outside.
Yeah.
Let me.
So you mentioned that he had a line of sight on me. Do I have a line of sight of him anymore?
Yes, but you did just fire your shots.
That's fair. Okay. Yep. I wasn't sure. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. So, you all storm outside as let me just start this. As you run, the smoke pulls and billows as the outside starts to fill, finally with stimulus. This frozen plain almost seems to glow with smoke as a fire starts to appear, a red glow inside this terrible, awful atelier of his. As you all sort of stumble on out, everyone's sort of standing and looking, and we've got to go, is again the thing that's being stated as, let me drag you all outside. You all positioned outside. There's a rumbling and a fire. Mm-hmm.
He's gonna come back stronger.
Yeah. That's why I'm almost wondering if we gotta finish him off here.
Let's see. Stepping up from behind, you see a form start to peer out, not from smoke this time, but starting to move. Finally, in person, a form almost seems to shift around and start to appear. As stepping forward, it's slightly different than one would imagine. Definitely a creature of some type. She appears human. As her face stares at you, she sort of steps, the big stupid fucking witch hat. But also, her hand, one arm of hers appears to be almost a leech's, a large bulbous thing that's bigger than her body that's almost drags her down. Another step with a gator-like leg that walks, and another
Sister.
leg that seems to have some sort of like 4 legs mutated almost with like a bird-like arc. Another hand normal and a staff quite similar to the one that Cortina has, but a face that is quite human. As she steps forward, moving on up, starting to channel some magic as she approaches, she waves forward, and in that moment, let's see what she casts here.
Fireball centered on you all.
Betrayal!
I wouldn't put it past you, you bitch.
Yeah. She raises
I
up.
love you, Christian.
And I love you too, buddy. So she kind of looks over at the group. Are things going well?
We're
Are
all
we running or are we fighting? She sort of just asks.
Fairly, we're fighting. Oh, we're fighting.
Yeah. So here's the deal. We
Smoke
set
pouring out of the house.
Yeah, we set the house on fire. He's still in there. We got
Trying to save his research.
Yeah, we got a couple of good hits on him, but not enough.
She sort of considers. She kind of grips her staff a bit as she's sort of working up to something. As she sort of waits, and then as you're all kind of standing there, she sort of puts back. By now, he's probably already regenerated. She sort of.
We'll fight him again. Whatever.
She starts to wave her magic. All right. She has one more question she wants to ask. She starts to kind of channel. Do you think we can win? She sort of puts past and asks, just kind of in general, looking for some form of reassurance here.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
If we can get some rest, yeah, I think we
No,
could.
we don't even need
No.
rest. We could finish him off right now.
You want to go back in?
He's gonna come out.
I was gonna wait for him to come out, but we were on the cusp of victory
Yeah.
before
well,
we left.
Big important question. All right.
Looks over to Cortina.
Will you help us?
That's a very difficult question.
Listen, I understand. It's a precarious situation. Guy's saying he's your father and whatnot, but let me ask you: did he care about you, or what you could do for him?
I don't know, do you?
I'll be real.
Of course.
I'll be honest. I'll be the honest one here. When we started this job, yeah, you were a means to an end. I'll be real. But, you got nabbed. And, Yeah, I got a little concerned.
Cortina, you're a friend, if nothing else.
You did come after me, and there was no reason for you to. I won't let you die here.
Yeah, I'll be real. If we go back in, he's gonna do everything he can to kill someone.
If we go back in there, he's going to do everything he can to kill Tawny specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Actually, that makes me think. Were there any other exits to this building as we were walking through, or is it very specifically like just the one?
You didn't see any else? You think it's just through here? So you don't know the building too well.
All right. Barrett is going to be like, all right, if we're going to do this, I need to check the back, make sure there isn't some way around.
All right, investigate me for really quick.
Yep.
Christian.
Mm-hmm.
God, this is kind of fucked up. I don't know if I want to do that. Especially in front of Eleanor. I could eat the bones to heal myself, but those are human bones.
I don't think
human bones.
I don't think anyone's gonna question that at this point in time. If it's to get you topped off, like we'll be like, not sure about that one, Chief, but we'll be like, we talked about cannibalism. We all agree it's bad, but if it like helps,
I have rations.
you're an aberration. Doesn't count. You're an aberration.
I'm gonna pop some rations. Laz does have a smidgen of humanity left in him.
Oh,
right.
We
I
call
would
those bones aberrations.
I would also like to stealth as quickly as possible.
Okay, stealth right now.
I have advantage because I've got my sneaky boots on. So, still not great, but I want to, like, I'm keeping distance from this building as best as I can to, like, yeah.
Okay,
Check
a
around.
question. Do you all want blast, or should I keep my weapon magical?
Keep your weapon magical.
Yeah, keep your weapon.
We need you to be doing as much maximum damage as possible.
Understood.
Um,
I'm gonna...
You investigate,
Shit.
and you think you find something, Barrett. As you kind of peek around the building, you see something near the edge where the water kind of comes out. The machine here is going wild now. The water's been disturbed because it's been almost unleashed by a sort of like blocking door rampart that stopped it. And it's been opened up now. As you kind of run over here to check, you, sneaking of course, you notice a door that's kind of peeked there. And as there you see a figure, a twisted hand pull itself free. And as you look, you've noticed that basically most of its wounds have been knitted fresh as it pulls itself out. And let me roll perception here. What's your stealth roll?
it was a 14.
It doesn't see you, barely. Despite his hundreds of eyes, you manage to duck low as he doesn't see, and he just starts to creep out.
Is he going back into the water?
No, he steps literally breath inching from you as he moves over here. He steps right over you. And it looks like that's as far as he can move right now, but it looks like he's trying to creep away. You notice a bag of assorted things hoisted over himself.
A bag, huh?
Destroy the bag.
Barrett is going to. So I'm still stealth on him, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so over on this left here,
Mm-hmm.
is it feasible that Barrett could get to here? Is that feasible?
Yes, it is. He moved. It would be your turn. You could move there.
Barrett will quickly scurry to there because, like,
Yeah.
he wants to keep some distance, but also be able to line of sight him. I'm going to
Stealth for me again.
Oh, yeah. I need to look at my character sheet to do my job. And then advantage. Oh, thank God.
Ooh, okay, let's see how he rolls. Let me roll this then.
Elven
Right,
kind
yes.
coming in clutch.
In this case, he already spotted and didn't. Well, no, he knows there are people around here. He's actively looking around to make sure he can get out, so it would make sense for him to roll active again. Okay, he rolls, doesn't do it. Okay, you've managed to sneak again, and now you're there. What do you do now?
You just hear as he throws open the flare gun once again,
And I'm not aiming for him.
Of course not, no.
I'm going for the bag.
You notice one of his ears twitches as the goes in, but it's too late. You get your shot off. Make this with advantage.
Alrighty. Thank God.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah.
I get 3 because it's
Roll some
Scorching
damage
Ray.
for me. Okay. So, yeah.
All 3 hit
Yikes.
or
Yeah, all 3 hit. And
Okay.
it's the bag, not him, so.
and then the last bit of fire damage. And so the party also probably hears
Yeah.
like all this
You
bright
all
light.
hear
I mean, you
Barrett
are firing flare.
And I'm hoping there's some alchemical bullshit in there that like blows up, or if not, at least
Yes.
ruins the bag so it just drops
There is
everything.
the bag kind of explodes out and the fire erupts and it doesn't hurt him, but he looks and you see the pure shock at that as he just screams and everyone hears
Bro.
that back there.
Bro.
Bro.
You really just do that.
Barrett just
Bro.
snaps the flare gun open, and all the empty shells come out. Hi, fucker.
You
gonna
look
really
at it.
lose to a little human? Come on.
Wisdom saving throw really fast, very important. Let's see how he feels.
I mean, he just
Oh!
lost his research.
No, he did, but if there was one roll, he just looks, not today, but tomorrow, maybe the next day. Sleep well. He fucking bolts for it.
Barrett is.
You have line of sight though. He's not out. You could just shoot at him if you wanted.
Can I go
You
after
fucking
this
bolt?
fucker?
Yeah, you could. You don't have to just let him leave. You can all give chase if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Barrett is also gonna give chase. How far? Oh, how many more spells do I have? Oh, I'm out of third.
If I can manage to
second.
get a single hit on him, he's gonna stop for a turn.
Unless, am I crazy? Is it actually that? Where is that?
Oh, and Lupescu can 100% catch up.
Oh,
to
yeah,
me.
yeah, absolutely.
He's not.
Oh yeah. All right.
Where the fuck is that ability? Yo. Okay.
Mhm.
As we're running,
Mhm.
I'm hoping to like latch on to like Lupescu in some capacity. Is he within what is the range? 60 feet of me.
Yes.
I don't need to place a template.
He dashed 60, but you can move 30 to catch up, just
Right.
barely.
I will burn a fairy fire on him.
Okay.
So it's a dexterity saving throw. He probably has decent dex because he's like a weird
Yes. Let me
wiggly boy.
let me go grab him so I can roll here. Let's see.
Ah, damn.
Okay. Yeah.
That's fine. I will then just like stick out a hand for Carthian as he goes by to just grab me so we can.
Okay. So
Um,
yeah. What's your?
Oh yeah,
What's
did
your-
Cortina do? What is Cortina doing?
Now, what's Cortina doing?
Cortina's over here, and she's just like, I guess I'm the type of creature that kills its own progenitor. And then she turns into a Lupescu and then runs off.
yeah, you can wild shape.
Yeah. She.
Druids, can you
everyone
pick me
kind of
up?
Begins moving
I
up.
can pick up
and
somebody.
Everyone moving together gives chase, choosing today to not let this beast wander off into the wilds. Now, it's getting late,
Yeah.
so I think
we
it's
gotta
about
call
time
it.
to say, next time, the final battle against this man.
We're just gonna hunt him down in the
We're
woods.
just gonna hunt him down and fight him.
So here's the thing, gang.
Mm-hmm.
I am tapped for. I've got one more first level spell slot. I've one more.
Yeah, same here.
So
But with everyone fighting,
he's also kind of tapped in terms of spells.
that's
And
true.
And I am not tapped.
You are
Yes.
not tapped,
Yeah.
which is huge.
Mhm.
So
Plus-
yeah.
plus we can fight. We can actually fight him now.
Yeah.
Previously, we were trying to stall for time and till everyone could run away.
Yeah.
And we have the wizard.
Yeah, and also you're in a bit of a more advantageous position. Everyone can kind of pace around. Like you're hunting a wild beast. If you can corner him, you could probably kill him. But whether or not we're successful, whether or not you get away with it, that'll have to be discovered next time on Ebonward.
Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
Like as Barrett was leaving the basement, I was really debating. I'm like, I think we've got him on the ropes. I think if we push, we can do it. But I was like, oh, I don't know though. I don't know.
Yeah, we were. Well, you can click on him and see his HP.
I try to avoid doing that
Oh, okay.
because I feel like that's cheesy doodling. But I was like, oh, I think I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it's
He
possible.
was almost dead.
He
We
was
were pretty
almost
close.
dead, but there's
But he's used up all his juice.
Yeah.
And also,
My
the big
o-
thing is he doesn't have his little alchemical components anymore,
Mhm.
which is
Yeah.
what I was
He'll
really
have
aiming
to
for.
start from scratch.
Yeah, and he lost his
even if he
layer, which is
survives.
huge.
Yeah, he won't get layer actions. You've got him pretty good. This might be the end. It's just going to be pretty tough because Laz is out of smites. He's probably back up to full, so you're going to have to really chunk him down strategically in order to win. But hey, you've got a week to figure that out.
Yeah,
Potentially.
we can.
So,
yeah. we're playing weekly. Yeah, same for more.
At least for a little bit. But yeah,
Oh,
I'd say
thank Christ.
let's stop the recording right there at
Yeah.
least. Give everyone a
Goodbye,
chance. to-
chaps.
Yeah,
Thanks for
Bye.
we'll cut stream there. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time.
Yeah. See you next week. Because we're
Toodles.
playing weekly. Bye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, of course. Bye.